Hello, everybody. Welcome. It's a little bonus stream. Isn't that lovely? Tom's waving at me. Is all good?
No. Can you hear us? Can you see us? Can you hear us? Or can you see us?
I'm just loading up.
There is no Manuel Samuel today. So I'm just I'm doing stuff myself. But
no research, no re or trot this week.
Technically, no me.
Technically, Kim's going to be going in about half an hour.
She's here for now.
But she's here for now.
It's going to be a nice, chill, fun Q&A stream.
Yeah, Q&A stream. I'm going to be doing some mini painting. Katie's doing some doodling.
Yeah.
Tom's going to be reading.
I'll be reading some questions, and when we run out, I've got some books we can try out as well. Just
Tom.
like last year.
No, Tom.
So it's your choice of Warlock of Firetop Mountain, The Forest of Doom. Have you not seen these?
No. Me and Kim weren't here.
I was in Mexico.
I phoned you last time to tell you to stop.
It was pretty bad.
Yeah, no, but that wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault.
I was in a different
A
time
little
zone.
bit his fault.
House of Hell? You can stick around if you want and play House of Hell with me if you want.
Yeah.
That's gonna make her stay.
But anyway,
Welcome.
so we've got basically this week and then the next 2 weeks, no canonical Altheya. Next week is like literally the day after Boxing Day or something like that. So, but we will be back in the new year. But we didn't want to leave you without anything. So we thought that we would do a little Q&A stream. I'm going to catch up on some mini painting that I've been meaning to do for a long time.
We've had many Qs in the Discord.
Many Qs.
There is a questions channel in the Discord in which people have been asking questions, but we'll also dip into chat as well. I have both, you won't believe this, Twitch and YouTube chat. Whoa. That's right, YouTube finally getting some representation. Sound off in YouTube chat.
Say that, like, I think YouTube's been doing
Sound off.
big numbies.
Exclamation mark Discord, no, not oh my lord, no, no, that's Twitch. No, that's a bot.
Yeah.
That's a mod.
But
no one's there, turns out.
There's a man-sized creature in this, but I'm like, how big is a man-sized creature? Because man is many sizes.
This is the whole humanoid creature debate all over again. What
So
counts
this is
as
a
humanoid
man-sized creature, but like
Oh,
I mean, that's the size of a man.
that's a man.
a big man, a little
taller
man.
than you?
Pretty big man.
Probably. And me.
There's
you
men
go.
that are smaller than me out there.
We have some messages from YouTube chat. Thank you. Finally, maybe
YouTube
there's more
chat.
lag on YouTube chat than there is on Twitch. But the only message the first message I saw YouTube chat was Twitch chat saying "Ooh, YouTube." So
No, none of that.
hey, I'm not starting a war
we are
here, but
equal opportunities.
if a fight breaks out, that's engagement for us.
Wow.
He's out of line,
so you're
but
saying,
he's right.
You're saying rage bait. You're just
I'm saying rage bait. Yeah.
Oh no. We're going to get a soulless picture of Tom smiling with the camera and loads of red like circles in the thumbnail.
That's right.
Tom, have you got any cues?
I got some cues.
Have you got?
Do you want any A's?
Not that I want to turn this into all about me, but because I'm only going to be here
Gruff-specific
for like.
things.
Oh, here we go. Oh, it's got to be about Grum and Kim.
But just because I'm going to go in like 20 minutes.
All right, let me find a gruff specific cue for Kim to A. No, this has gone back in time.
You're right there, Thomas. Are you okay?
There's some all questions. We can do some all questions while more of us
Did you
are
have a
around.
specific gruff one?
There was one that I saw in the
You wanna
Discord
answer?
about Wales and Cornwall that I could answer.
There you go for it. What was the
sounds
cue?
like-
What was the cue?
Oh, here you go. Question for Kim. I'd love to know where the spoilers ahead. By the way, we probably should have mentioned that.
I mean, yeah.
Saws.
We can't do a Q&A and not do spoilers,
Yeah.
really. So.
I feel like for D&D, I said this to someone recently. I feel like for D&D streams, if I see a spoiler for them, I'm like, okay, that's fine, but how did it happen?
How did
Yeah.
it get there?
You know,
Yeah.
how did we get to that point? So what I'm saying is, don't be scared of spoilers.
Yeah, not that this question is that much of a spoiler because it's about the origin of Gruffydd. Question for Kim. I'd love to know where the inspiration for Gruffydd's Cornish/Welsh heritage came from. Was it something originally baked into Iceheart's lore, or was it more of a personal thing that you added to the character?
So we're gonna get a little bit sad, but then we're gonna get gorgeous with it, so it's okay.
Yeah.
So basically,
Ready for a roller coaster?
It's gonna be a roller coaster. It begins with my cat dying. Gruff is very much based on my darling boy Milo, who passed away just after Aroa's finished.
Great boy.
He was the best of us.
12 out of 10 boy.
And so I always knew that my next character, because we're in the void between Eros and Althea, I knew that my next character was going to be a Catman. And also, like, my Final Fantasy character is based on him as well.
That's
so
right.
Yeah, I
I already had the basis for that.
Yeah.
And basically, in the weeks after he passed away, I left my house because I was like, I don't want to be in my house anymore. And I was very fortunate, and some friends had a cottage in Cornwall. So I went down there for a week and read a lot of Cornish horror stories, because Cornwall being on the coast, like, has a lot of coastal-based horror stories. The sea.
full of darkness.
And yeah, that's kind of where it started, where I was like, ocean, sea, the cold, horror, like, and like, that's where the Cornish influence kind of started. And then in that, there's kind of links between Cornwall and Wales. There's kind of similar dialects of language. Like, some of the things you say, like Yakida and stuff like that, are similar in Wales. Like, they have that Celtic, shared Celtic heritage.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, randomly later on, I found out that what I thought was my British grandmother was actually Welsh. That's
Love
a long
that.
story. But I found out that my British grandmother was actually Welsh, from Merthyr Tydfil. So I just wanted to look into Wales a bit more, and that is how we got to Gruff. And like, in fact, I created Gruff first, and then I looked through Mars notes and was like, I was between Iceheart and Erdskir, wasn't I?
Yes,
thinking-
I think so.
yeah.
But then, the Iceheart stuff was more fleshed out because my
Yeah.
friend Steve
Yeah.
Cook, who's an amazing friend of mine, goes to LARP with me and does a lot of writing. I asked him to help me out with Altheya because I wanted to expand it, and he chose Iceheart and he wrote a ton of stuff.
Yeah.
And it was just a lot more fleshed out, and I think that
Yeah.
kind of, you were like, oh, this is kind of cool,
I think
and
the
you like
coastal
some of the
stuff,
Yeah.
like the sea stuff, kind of,
the
you know,
pragmatism,
Yeah.
and, you know, yeah.
living in a hard environment. Because I think I said to you, where has a hard environment to live in? And
Those
but-
are the two places that
Yeah.
have the hardest environment in Elmera for sure.
Yeah, and especially, I think there was something about reading, like, I was literally reading, like, the British Library's collection of horror stories and Cornish horror stories. They actually have a collection. There's enough horror stories out there, they can have a book about it. And so that kind of led me to the idea of, like, storytelling and as a Iceheart pastime in those cold nights.
I thought it was interesting because you didn't want to make Gruff himself the storyteller. It was, and that's
His
where
beautiful wife, Carolyn.
Kedwin.
So yeah, it was a bit of a sad story, but it's a gorgeous story, and
It's a lovely
that's where
story.
my boy came from, was from my real boy Milo.
Yeah, well, that's it. Like, and that's we can honor a lot of that stuff with it. You know, I know a lot of people who draw on things like that for their character stories and tings.
That's why I always say that Gruff has black fur but speckled with white, because that's what Milo was. He was a black cat, but an old boy, so he had lots of white speckles in him.
My favourite story about Milo is still the cocktail sausage. So.
Do you want to tell him the cocktail sausage story?
You know those just like packs of cocktail sausages that you get? We had one of those. I was over at we had a bunch of snacks on the table. And this was like, I don't think it was that long after you got Milo. So he was still learning that he can get food, he doesn't need to steal food.
Yeah.
And there was a tub of cocktail sausages with the little plastic, like,
Lid.
little window on the
Yeah.
top. Like, you peel it back and it's got like a little window. And Milo was like playing it cool and just beside the table. And then out of nowhere, he just went boom and just stuck his entire face in the hole. And we all just looked at him like,
Bud.
you know what? He's earned that.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Have it. Have it.
Fantastic. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Boy.
It was very funny. And he also yelled at me for a really long time when I was holding a yogurt, and I was like, "It's not for you." And
Very
he was just
shouty.
like,
He was very shouty.
Very shouty.
"He's a good boy."
I did find a picture on my phone the other day.
Yeah?
It was when he headbutted me.
No, he had a very strong skull.
It was
Holy crap.
Valero now does the same. He's
Yeah.
full headbutt, but it was not really a picture of Milo as much as just a
blur.
black picture. It was just-
Yeah.
it was like seconds before the "you died" message comes up.
Yeah.
He headbutts the
Yeah.
camera.
Funny boy. You got any all questions that Kim might want to?
Yes. Sorry, I'm trying to. I forgot my iPad today, so I'm doing everything on my phone.
I've got my laptop here. It's
a bit dumb,
you can
innit?
have my laptop while I'm focusing on this.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
So I'm painting. I'm painting up a storm over here.
Nice.
I'm deep in concentration. I like doing this though because like Q&A is like the ADHD in me has to have something to do or I will get
fill.
exceptionally bored.
I'm just
But
colouring.
I like listening and talking while I'm focusing on other things.
Why is Rowan sitting there?
Huh?
Where's Rowan?
I just wanted a model for framing up on the camera because
He's
I'm
picked
working
his
on this
favorite.
one.
Clearly. Jeez.
Everyone knows Ophelia is my favorite. I'm joking. It's Xanthias.
I feel like it rotates on a weekly basis.
Depends who the best
Does.
child is for the day.
Yeah.
It's almost always me.
Depends on who's pissed me off the most.
It's almost always me. Yep. Right. Where has that channel gone? Questions for high rollers.
Oh, it's
Spreadsheet.
it was the
Archives.
spreadsheet that was open on that laptop when he handed it over to you.
That's right. You're right.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to look at a spreadsheet.
If anyone in the Discord wants to add more messages, it's slipped into the archives section.
I don't
of
think
the
they
Discord.
can't
can if
get
it's
that.
not in there. Can we
They
just
can't get
put?
that.
Can we open it up again, mods? Is that
Or
okay?
just ask it in Twitch chat or something.
Or ask
I've
it
got,
to-
like I said, I've got Twitch chat and I've got YouTube chat open. It's not exclusively to the people who's asked in advance.
No.
We'll just read whatever we can find. There's no
read anything.
rhyme or reason here. We had a
enough
question
money.
for all from Nibbler9002 that says, "What were your favourite? It's what my character would do moments."
When Ayla was being rude in very important and royal situations. When someone was being like saying stuff and I went, "You're a bit of a dick," and everyone's like, "You can't say that." I was like, "Well, I can. I just did."
Yeah.
That was fun.
That's very fun.
Is it when Gruff defended the wagon in the Feywield?
That's his favorite. Yeah.
I mean, favorite is hard. I have many children. I actually think most recently it was a smaller moment, and that was doing the warden's duty when Rowan was about to eat a crit.
Oh yeah,
so
that
it-
was
and it
good.
was a big-
yeah, that was a big
crit
crit.
from the hand, and I just blocked it and
Yeah,
then
that was
took
really
all
good.
the damage myself. And you guys were all like, "What? Really?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's
Do you know what my fun Juto fight in the suit of armor?
yeah."
Because that was so Juto. It was like
She's so headstrong.
she was so headstrong. She was like, "I've kicked the shit out of every monster.
Yeah.
You're all rubbish.
Fuck you all."
I'm gonna fight this thing on my own."
and also
And what a great moment
yeah,
it created.
perpetually
Jesus.
angry, right? As well, just
Yeah.
so angry, just
So
wants
angry.
to fight everything, even though you know
Yeah.
you can't fight something that big.
It's rare that I have one of these because obviously I don't get to play. But in the Fury of the Black Rose that me and Ree did with Idle Champs, stealing the soul of Lord Soth and bargaining with Tiamat and watching B Dave just go, hell yeah! Like, and the rest of the cast were like, what are you doing? And I'm like, yeah, I want power. Gimme.
I think one for you as well was there was a really interesting one with the almost fight against Obsidious, because you were like, I mean, he's gonna do it. He's gotta. Like, he wouldn't not do it. That was a potentially scary moment that you were like, well, he can't not do it.
This is what he would do.
And also Zarkira dicking on Quill as well. Like, I know you were like,
Well, but that was like,
but-
well, I think that the thing is what helped in that is because in that fight, I literally, before it began, I said,
She's not nice.
I
gonna be
I
nasty.
am not going to hold back.
Yeah.
Not just being nasty, but also playing a mage
She is
who is
what
very
she is.
smart and knew all of your powers and was just like, I have to shut him down
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
What
Like,
about-
and like knowing what Lucius could do, knowing what
Yeah.
like basically being like, you Ayla don't get to fight me,
Yeah.
Sentry you don't get to fight
Yeah.
me, you
Yeah.
go over there, let me
Yeah.
deal with this one, like but yeah.
True.
And also being smart enough to finish the fight as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
What about
or
What about
like
you,
killing
Tom?
someone.
What about your moments?
I mean,
your perfect moment.
everything I do is entirely Tom and not character focused at all. There's no separation. There's no degree at all.
We don't know where Tom starts.
Where's the line
and
begin and where do I end? No, I in real life would eat crown steel.
He does actually. We come in and we find him doing it and we're like, no, Tom.
munching away?
going
No,
on and stuff.
stop.
Yeah, I mean, there's loads of times where I think as Xanthias do the thing that is probably not advised,
is
or
what your character would do.
the optimal choice, and choose even in the most recent episode where I really didn't want to grab the dagger, and if I was playing a game, I probably wouldn't make that choice
Because you'd be like, no, that's obviously bad.
that's obviously the bad choice. But trying to find some way to make it make sense that it's. I think that's what I like about Xanthias is he's got this. At least I'm playing it in that way where there's a split force that is nudging him in particular directions, so it absolves me of all sin. When I say Sovereign's telling me to do that, not Xanthias.
Gotcha.
Xanthias is a good boy, but Sovereign's not.
It lets you be a naughty boy.
Lets me get away with so much
Is
much juice.
Who's your favourite dad? Gruff, Obsidious,
Sidious isn't his dad.
Okay, Gruff,
It's his daddy.
Fire
There's a
Daddy.
distinction there.
Callus Darwin.
Oh, yeah,
That's a daddy.
That's
That's a daddy. Call me Star Daddy.
Oh, Callus.
I miss him.
Yeah, everyone does.
Do you miss him?
Yeah.
You all hated him at the beginning.
Yeah, but but we hated him, but we always loved him though.
I miss his butt.
He did have a nice ass.
beautiful
We assume.
In my head, he had a
definitely
great
does.
ass.
Yeah.
Toned dump truck.
There's art of it.
There is art.
There's
There's
love
official
art
art of it, no less.
Is there?
Is there?
Pretty sure there is.
I don't think his ass is on full display in the official art.
Nina did like his ass.
But knowing Nina, he's a good ass.
Lovingly drawn.
We had a message from Axial Intellectual, specifically for the Altheya campaign, that says, your characters combine together in so many interesting ways. Did you communicate while making your character? Or was all of this a happy accident? Do you have ideas for alternate characters? Oh, we can go to that one later. Did we communicate while making our characters in order to try to compose some kind of story? I think for this one, we were all super separate from each
Yeah,
other
we were
making
separate.
characters.
we always do a session zero. We always do like a kind of like chat.
But
we were more looking at Mark's world and how our character would fit into Mark's world than fit
I think the only
with each
thing
other.
was we didn't want to encroach on
Classes
similar
and stuff.
sort of themes, I guess.
Yeah.
Where like no one was touching the crown steel stuff, so I was like, okay, I can do something with that.
No one was just a regular dude.
No one was just a regular dude from Ice Heart. No one was using the half giant. I know you were annoyed that no one chose to be a dwarf.
I'm not annoyed about it.
Not annoyed, but you know, like that's a cool part of
was a
your
cool-
universe.
Yeah, exactly. And like same with the elves as well, right? Like I was like, oh, these are really cool parts of the world. Same with the orcs as well. So I think that the orcs have really cool like roleplay stuff baked in. But so do like, you know, I'm really glad that Daisy chose to be a Deva.
Yeah.
Because I was like, that's a really cool thing.
I chose the Deva before Daisy was built.
Yeah.
Like, that
you were
was
like, that sounds
the
really
thing.
cool. Yeah, no, but we do have like a conversation where we normally like get together. We have a chat about like little
We
ideas,
got
but
together
nothing.
at Sean's house, didn't we?
Yeah,
Yes, we did. Yeah.
but it isn't like
We had an idea of each other, but it wasn't like I knew who is Gruff, where are they from, what's their goal,
It was
anything like
just
that.
an overarching, like, what are you playing? What race and class are you playing?
Yeah.
What's your general vibe? So that we didn't do something
I
similar.
think the only one who came to that conversation with a full character was Rhiannon, because she saw
And
the
I
Ossian
wanted
stuff
to-
and was
She
just
had
like,
that for a long time.
Yeah.
I wanted to go.
I think her character
spooky,
did
and
change
Rhiannon did
from then.
Yeah.
that,
Because
so
she
I
was
didn't.
she was the runaway bride to start with.
Yes, that was it.
Yeah.
I think she's spoken about that before, but
Yeah, I think she is.
yeah, it's just themes really. I think the only thing that really clashes with our characters after that fact, where we have introduced our characters or we're doing character art, is literally it's a really dumb thing. It's what colours do our characters represent? Because I think
It was quite easy with Althea.
it was really easy with Althea. I think it was for Erois as well,
Erois wasn't
where
too bad either.
we
It
don't
was
want
just
two
Quill and Ayla
characters. Quill
that
and
we-
Ayla was the
that
only thing where it was
that
too
was
close.
like quite close. Well, it wasn't too close, but it was just like we just need to make sure that like
Ayla
you know,
ended up more pinky purplish.
Yeah.
We really like when the characters have their own specific sort of,
colour palette.
especially
This
with
one-
this studio where we can change all
Yeah.
the lights. Like when there's a big Ophelia scene, I make all the lights red because she's the red character.
Well, this one
Mine's. I think we actually
we're
align
similar
again.
because Daisy's orange and Zan.
You're like a burnt orange, whereas I'm gold.
One of the assets is still gold on Daisy and orange
You're right.
on
One of the
Xanthi's.
assets has been broken for 5
So we need
years.
to fix that because Daisy's orange and Xanthi's is gold.
How long has Althea been going on there?
The whole
long.
yeah.
long.
But yeah, we like to do that because mainly for assets and stuff, it makes like a distinct thing. But I think everyone came in with a pretty solid idea of where they were.
Yeah, I think we also.
I think we just lucked out, honestly.
They
that
are
nobody
also
was...
hesitant enough, and I think we've done it enough. Well, I say enough times. We've done it now 3 times for big long series, but we know each other well enough where we can say. We could go in with a broader character and we grind stuff down as time goes on, where it's like, oh, could I explore this thing? That doesn't really work, so let's never explore that again. Or trim that away, stow that away in the locker for next time.
That's one of the benefits of doing a longer running campaign as well.
Yeah, we can interact in different aspects. It's like, I don't think at the beginning I would have thought that certain characters would have interacted in particular ways. I think there was always an idea that Gruff and Xanthias were going to be close right at the very beginning, or was going to know each other in advance. But like,
But even that decision was a last minute decision. Was that we met on the road?
Yeah.
And even then, that was just the note. We met on the road.
but you also
that was the session
you didn't
zero.
know anything about
didn't
my
know anything
story.
about you. Yeah.
Well, I think because I made that decision because when we did the session 0, is I wanted people to start, you know, in session 1, I wanted to have a certain start to everything.
Yeah.
And I think the idea was like, well, Daisy's native to Cauldre, so she would probably be here already. Rowan's a performer, makes sense he would go to a tavern and play there. Ophelia is like this stranger who's just arrived. And then I knew that Xanthias was going to go with this crown still stuff, and you were aiming to be a knight, and what a perfect setup for a knightly character to meet a character who needs their help on the road. And I think that was the first when we did our session 0, like our actual playthrough one, because we did like a give everybody a chance to kind of get used to their character, like a little. It was like a couple of short scenes. It wasn't.
we didn't
anything
really do
major.
a session 0.
No,
we
it was
had
like a full
Zoom
game
call
Yeah.
where we
did
just
a very
kind of
loose
role played it a
thing,
bit.
yeah.
We tried a few voices.
It was like a writing room sort of thing.
yeah. Well, there's no
So
roles.
I think,
there's no like
Trott had like 3 different voices for Rowan.
And he did the first one, and we went, no.
No, I think the first one was the deep one. We were
No,
like,
I don't think
stick
it
with that.
was. I think
Was
it
it not the
was.
Scandi one?
Maybe
Like
he might have gone a
Scandinavian
little bit Skyrim
A
with it.
little bit like
Yeah.
the Lord.
Yeah.
So that's like quite helpful for helping people get their character.
Yeah.
But I think in that, like, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna start the scene for
Gruff and Xanthias, where like Gruff
Yeah.
finds him on the road, and
it set up a nice, ongoing thing.
Yeah.
It wasn't very long either. It was just a very quick little scenario to let people just have a little moment
play.
of playing their character.
Because I wasn't sure if I
then,
was going to do a
yeah.
Welsh accent either.
Yeah.
So I was test driving that.
Yeah, I think you did it in the call and immediately was like, I don't like that. And I was immediately like, that was
did
good.
like it, it was
That was,
great.
yeah, carry on with that.
Do you remember as well, Rowan originally was called Wix?
Yeah.
I don't think he's ever actually shared that.
Wix.
For the longest time, his character was called Wix.
WHIX.
And it was only after, I think, either me or you said Wix, like the company.
Like the advert. Wix.
that,
it's a very UK thing.
a very UK company, a very, very well-known UK advert.
Like a DIY company.
Oh, I was thinking of the website.
Oh.
WIX, the website, not
No, I was thinking of
WICKEX.
Oh, right. No, he spelled
I
it
was thinking
exactly
of the
like that as well.
website.
He did, but all I could think of was that Wix advert that goes, Wix.
Right.
Wix.
Anyway, he's
So he was almost called that for the longest time. I think even his so late into the thing that all of the file names for like his
They still
character
are
art and
Wix,
stuff
it says Wix on
is
it.
all Wix. It was only on a very, very last minute thing. I was like, you've got to change that. that he then changed it to Rowan.
Which is perfect.
I am just signing in to some things. Ignore me for a sec. Actually, I'll ask another question, in fact. We have a question here from, what are these yellow ones in the spreadsheet?
I think it's like some of them are similar.
some of them have
question, like
similar-
grouped to similar.
Okay. Well, for now we have a all question from. Oh no, wait. Sorry, there was another half to this axial intellectual one that said, "Do you have ideas for alternate characters? And if so,
No.
do you want to share those?"
No.
I don't.
You should.
I don't. I know I do, but it's so rough that I don't want to share it.
I'm terrible at making characters, so until I have to make a character, I won't do it. You know how some people are like, I have 50 different characters in my head ready to go. I am the opposite of that person.
I have that, but I don't have a yen as to like which one would suit if
Gotcha.
if Gruff left. Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
Like I have some
Yes,
loosey goosey
left.
ideas. Left. I need to
forever.
go back to my people. But I feel like it definitely would be one of the bespoke races, I think.
Bespoke races, well, like the dwarves.
Like dwarf
Well, not really
elf
bespoke,
or
but yeah, the
what-
unique Altheya.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yes.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, no, it's obviously I know a lot of people struggle with it and things like that, but I also think that like that's why it's fun to do like the one shots, because sometimes like you have to think on your feet.
Like genuinely, I think that like the characters like that Tom and Katie you guys made for the Daggerheart stuff were really cool.
They were
and
good
and because
They
of the
end up
way the
being really cool.
experience
They were
system works in Daggerheart, they were so baked into the universe automatically that
Yeah.
they became quite like solid.
I enjoyed that.
I think you'll really like it when we get around to running it for you, Kim,
Yeah.
because like I think it is the kind of game that you'll be like, oh, this is cool.
Yeah.
Because what was it? Was it for Kate? It was like the something of the Red district, like the Cauldron district, which I think is called like something eyes or like red eyes or something like that. And it was like this, like you're the cat burglar of this district.
Cat burglar of
But it was like it was a
something.
cool way of phrasing
And
it.
every time you were like, how would you know how to do this? I was like, cat burglar!
Yeah, yeah.
It was great. I loved that character.
Arcane Professor of the Third
It was,
Circle.
it was Arcane.
Yeah.
Still need to get a t-shirt of that one.
still
I'll
need-
have you know.
Still need quaff,
I
quaff,
am-
queef.
Oh, for God's sake.
Yeah.
No.
We have a design.
We have a design.
Rhiannon made a
quaff, quaff,
design
queef.
for that
I know,
shirt.
but it needs to be, there needs to be
Done
some
properly.
changes and
Yeah.
it needs to be
We
done.
need to change the font a little bit.
There'll be a quaff, quaff, queef shirt
Quoth, quaff,
eventually.
Will there?
Quaff, quaff, queef. There has
Okay.
to
It'll
be.
be on an unlisted link.
Okay.
Let's maybe, it's the 10-year anniversary soon. Let's maybe focus on some other things.
Be an Easter egg.
Could be.
You might put it up and give some people, give you the link to it, but not put it like public on
Like
the
it'll be
store.
Oh yeah, it's not being
It's going to be a
We're not
secret
putting it
link.
publicly.
It's not going to be
Why
public.
not?
So many.
Makes it more special, Tom.
No,
it's
fuck
like a
it. Put it
secret.
public.
Nope.
No, put it public.
We should ARPG it.
AI it.
No,
Definitely not AI. None of our stuff is AI.
Do not.
Thank you.
That's
Make
what I
that
thought you were
say
saying
something.
when you started the ARP.
ARPG. ARG. Yeah, so augmented reality.
The
game.
ARG will literally
Where-
just be a corner reel that says quaff, quaff, queef, available
No!
now, and then a link.
It has to be like, I don't know, we say something and then the word leads to something else and that leads to something else.
Like Da Vinci Code.
All right, start a poll. All my decision making comes down to Twitch democracy.
Don't give them that power.
Would you
They'll
buy a
abuse
quaff,
it.
quaff,
They'll
queef?
abuse it.
Tom, how about another question?
Yeah, we had a message
I got time
here.
for one more, so make it good.
Oh, we had a message here that says, when will you release the Quiff Quaff Queef shirt?
No, you didn't. Next
Carry on.
question.
We had a message from Stainless that says, if you had to choose an NPC/enemy, major or minor, from across the 3 campaigns to be your new player character, who would you choose?
Starving!
You want to play Starbane?
Why not?
You'd have to play him.
I touch myself all the time.
Oh my god.
I don't know actually.
People think I'm the thirsty one in my
What?
roles.
I'm a whore.
Kim, yeah, that's.
I'm a degenerate.
You are a degenerate. That's true.
I don't know actually. Maybe Vala. Vala would be cool. Vala has
first-
cool powers.
My first thought was Thalia, but now I can't say that because everyone just thinks I'm even more of a degenerate.
Yeah,
You
well,
are a degenerate. Own it.
Because I would
Own
touch
it.
myself if I was Thalia.
Own it.
Jesus Christ.
What?
Tom, what about you? He's thinking. He's really thinking over there.
Thinking about Quaff Quaff Queef.
Stop it.
I'd be Reynard's uncle because I just
Oh,
want to
fuck,
do
yeah, okay.
the Ron Swanson vibes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
that's
good
true.
one.
I want to be Kalara Sorrow
Sorrow incarnate.
Unloaded.
Sorry.
Sorrow Incarnate, yeah. Just because I can do that speech and have
Yeah.
everyone
That
bow
was
down
pretty
to me and
epic.
say, this is it. Vexar Healer, 2008. What was your favourite arc from each campaign? God, what a
All of
question.
them.
I don't know.
I'm very curious to know this as well.
Favourite arc? Man,
I know mine.
yeah.
What's yours?
No, I'm not saying mine until you say
Favorite
yours.
is like the right word though.
Yeah, there's no favourites as much as...
Well, there can be favourites.
I really enjoyed in Lightfall the Cam vampire arc.
I was about to say vampire.
I did enjoy the
Is
vampire.
it just because there were vampires in it?
I don't know, but I enjoyed it, so I'm saying.
I feel like Cam grew
was-
up a little bit in that
Yeah,
bit as well.
it was a good. It was nice. We were at a good level of power. It was fun fights. It was.
Was
Yeah.
that before me or
That was after you.
Was that the one where we were in the tower and then
everyone jumped out
loads
there.
but loads of stuff started flooding into the doors and stuff, and we had to like
we all
run
jumped
upstairs?
We all jumped out the tower. Yeah.
That fucking ruled.
That was great. It was really fun.
I believe that is Is that where Napsnek came from?
That
No,
was
you were fighting Yuan.
Similar. It was a roundabout.
UNT in the basement. Yeah, I remember that one. That was Napsnek.
That was knapsack. Also, just I don't know. The end of Erois will always.
All of Erois, I really.
I mean, all of
enjoyed.
Erois was
I
great,
know that's
yeah.
a cop out, but I really.
No, but
enjoyed
no,
it.
for me, like, yeah, literally that final
End
arc
of Erois
from
was-
the ships leaving Erois and then the whole
Yeah,
like
everyone
travel,
lifting
the
off. Yeah.
battle like outside
Yeah.
of
What was it? It was like you had Callus Starbane say "clear skies ahead," and
Oh,
I was
yeah.
just like,
Yeah, that was epic.
I mean,
Is that the whole end of Erois for you, Mark?
yeah.
Yeah.
Like that I think specifically that finale from the point where the ship
ships,
basically well no actually I would say the fight against Callus to then the fight the
Yeah.
battle like, it was like literally that whole section.
Yeah.
The Kalara fight is still one of my favorite
Yeah.
fights. But that whole like section
Of Erois was.
What
about you, Tom?
I really enjoyed the Callus fight we had, where he just went mad with bloodlust,
Yeah,
and
well,
then it was
that's it,
him and
yeah.
Ayla just like
Yeah.
thumping each other's
That
chests.
was the one I was thinking of.
Yes.
The end of Eroa stuff was just
10 out of 10.
the primo just topping to the entire thing. Like,
Yeah.
everything coming together.
Yeah.
And it's for me, it's just like that. It's all the shit I love. It's very Final Fantasy. It's very
Oh,
anime.
it was
it's
super
very
like
Yeah.
Shadowbringers.
So yeah.
I feel like
cinematic.
every week we came in and we're like, he couldn't possibly top the last one. He couldn't, and he fucking did it.
It's also, I feel like if you're gonna do level 20 D&D, right?
You
or like
brought it.
level
Big.
17, 18 D&D.
that's the shit you got to do.
Yeah, but you did it. Like you were fucking
No,
great.
I'm dead chuffed.
Holy
with it.
shit.
Like, in a rare me being quite pleased with myself. Like,
Yeah, you should
I am
be.
exceptionally proud of the end of Erois and the whole campaign.
There was also a choice that we made at the end. It was very like I was imagining it was going
Almost
to be
went the
much
other way.
more divisive than it was in the end.
Yeah, I was very surprised at how unanimous it was.
Yeah.
If everyone else had made the opposite choice, then Ayla probably would as well. But because everyone made that choice, it
Well, Ayla was always going to go wherever everyone else went.
pretty much.
But it was also following up from Centuries, World Without Heroes, and just expanding on that.
Yeah, I think it fit the
just
theme.
fit in my head.
Somebody asked me in my stream yesterday, they were like, if you do an Erois source book, would you have it so that like they made the other decision to give them as gods? I was like, absolutely not. Like that would take away the agency of the decision you made.
Yeah.
But also, you know, I think that story's been told, right?
Yeah.
Like it's the setting is interesting because you would tell your own story in it, right? Like
So wait, is it in a post-campaign world?
No, I don't know.
Right, I see. Right, okay.
it's not being made yet. You have to,
I know, yeah.
You have to
Yeah.
fund the Altheya one first.
February 1st.
February.
On
I don't know if it's
Kickstarter.
first. It's
I
early
think
February.
we prior to this stream, we're only 6 away from
Yes.
3,600 followers,
sign
which
up.
is apparently on Kickstarter a very, very high number. But that number can only get higher, of course.
Big numby,
Big
go
number,
big.
go up.
Altheya campaign book, it's incoming.
Speaking of,
You
I
know
don't
this already.
But yeah. But yeah, no, the idea, being that, that would be the thing. Bye, Kim.
Bye. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
filthy.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Chris.
I'm gonna hug you on camera,
I
Tom.
was trying to see if I don't hug off camera.
That's a lot of orangey brown. It's like I've taken a dump.
Are there any?
Look at me. And Quimbles.
My Quimbles.
Merry Chrysler.
My Chrysler.
Hey Kim, how does Gruff feel about his journey to becoming a knight has gone so far compared to when they set out?
Stressed. Very stressed.
Stressed.
Dressed.
I think he doesn't really. He's just putting one foot in front of the other, and probably a bit scared
Tiny
of everything.
steps.
Yeah, you just put one foot in front of the other.
Just like we all are in day-to-day life.
Yeah.
The children are stressing him out.
Yeah.
Fair.
Goodbye.
Nice.
Love you.
Thank you for coming in, Kim.
Thanks, Kim.
Hey, Kim, love you. Say it back.
I love you too.
Thank you.
Say it louder.
Peace now.
Go piss. Okay.
Bye.
Go piss, girl. We had a message from Bearmunism, Thinking about any ideas / expectations you may have had at the start of the campaign, is there anything that you've changed your mind about with your character or the world? Especially thinking about things that may have developed in ways you didn't anticipate or have surprised you. I feel like I'm not answering for Ree here, but I feel like Ophelia must have
probably has
tweaked some expectations, maybe. Not regarding her progress with her mission, but like with the Grave Lord. And
I think the face stuff, like she wasn't expecting that to be like so hostile. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think for me, making Xanthias, I mean, the entire purpose of Xanthias to begin with was the mystery of what is wrong with that boy, and trying to hold on to that as much as I can while also eking stuff out. The entire purpose of Xanthias was a means so that you can, when you rewatch it, the first, I think, 25 episodes before it's revealed, there's hints and things that are in place to watch that through and go like, oh, okay, that's what they were doing at that point. That's why he keeps clutching at his chest. That's why there's a burning sensation or all of these things. I know it wasn't much of a mystery by the end, by the time I revealed it, but like episode 1, that was my intention. But after the reveal, that massively changed the trajectory for Xanthias, I think, where he became a lot more, not aimless, but like, that's what I was building up to. And now after that point is like Act 2. Where does he go now?
Which is often the hardest thing with a character. It's very easy to have this like, oh, this is going to be my big thing.
Yeah.
But what do you do once you do that? What do you do once you get that goal, or once that reveal happens, or once you get that item that you're looking for? What do you do then? And that's actually quite hard. And like even like seasoned players and things like that can struggle with that.
Yeah. The worst kept secret in D&D, to be honest. Go fuck yourself. Wasn't? Yeah, with the hindsight of 80 episodes, absolutely.
Sure. Yeah.
But like, when you watched it in episode 1, I don't think Crown Steel was even mentioned once. I don't know. Has anything changed for Daisy?
Not particularly, I don't think. And I think that she's kind of, given that she had a secret as well, she's kind of more accepting of other people having secrets. Yes, she's still worried and scared all the time.
Yeah.
But it wasn't going to be like anything that caused any conflict in the party and stopped her from being, you know what I mean? Like,
well, also, like, you quite enjoy playing that supportive kind of character as well.
Yeah.
Like, I am here to help, and have fun with my friends.
Yeah. Pretty much. So Daisy's kind of the same, maybe a little bit more confident in herself than she was at the start of it, and now having a bit of a security blanket of actually having people around her that she can trust. But largely she is still the same little bean.
And I think in terms of like any world stuff, like I'm pretty good at kind of giving you guys a pretty hefty brief of like, this is the world, these are the sort of things to maybe expect and stuff like that, right? Like, there's nothing really in the world that I think has been blindsiding to you.
Yeah, the only thing that was, I think the biggest blindside for Xanthias was the Proto-Magi Vault, obviously.
Like exactly what was gonna...
Because then I had the choice.
Well, I mean, that blindsided all of us.
I know there's a couple of questions about the choice I made there and why I reached that decision. Because it was a very like snap decision I kind of had to make. Obviously, we had some over the table stuff where it was like, think about this carefully. Obviously, you don't have to do this now. Blah blah blah, etc. etc. But like, it was either continue Xanthias' story. In my head, it was either a continue Xanthias' story and have it not work, or retire the character. Is kind of how I saw it. Because if I solved it and the Crown Steel was gone, yeah, he could still be around as a sorcerer. He could still level up. He would still. There'd be some canonical reason why he still has these powers, and he would still be able to participate in the story in some way. But his drive and his story kind of has finished. and I don't really have a goal. I'd have to really rapidly like try to figure out like why are they still there.
See, I disagree. I think that his goal, there still would have been a very strong motivator for him, because just because if he removes the ground steel doesn't make the problems with his father go away. Doesn't make the
that would have been the
problems of,
Guild Eye stuff, but that would have become like a. I would stick around, but it would be as a we're going here now, by the way, and it's then everyone follows Xanthias storyline. That immediately after the choice, where I blew up the vault and all of that stuff. I say Sovereign did. Even though I chose in my head, the keep Xanthias in the story option, we had some very, very serious conversations where I was like, I don't know if I can still play Xanthias after this. Where I was almost like, even though I've chosen that thing, I think I'm going to have to retire him anyway.
You've had that a couple of times in the campaign, I think.
There's been a few times where I've just been like...
Should I retire?
There is no reason anyone would still follow Xanthias. Where I was like, really seriously considering just having him, for good story reasons, leave the campaign for a while and then come back later, completely changed or redeemed in some way.
But I do think it's... The fact that you don't have to do that is the fact that the other characters in the party are very much wouldn't abandon Xanthias.
No, I know,
that kind of...
But it was... There was a big fear for a while that I had where I was worried that Xanthias was becoming the story in a way, where there's certain points where, like, say, Daisy wants to do one thing in this place, but Crown Steel comes along, and also there's a load of monsters coming along, or a sibling is arriving in town. It then becomes like we cannot do anything else because Xanthias issue, or he's got the time limit on him, or things like that. That it was a big worry of mine. I think it's been integrated in a really nice way now that I look back on it. But there was a long period of time where I was like, fuck, maybe I've made the storyline character and should have a more passive element.
I see, and that's the thing, is like, you know, and I talk about this a lot because I actually get this question a lot on my streams. And I'm like, well, the thing is you've made a character who had a goal, who had, you know, a very clear objective, but also, you know, an immediate problem that can be easily tied to a lot of other things.
Yeah.
You take somebody like Rowan. Trott doesn't push that stuff because Trott is like, I have written this character, he has a thing, but I'm and Trott is, as a player, very happy to just support the other people.
Yeah.
And he knows, like I've said to him, it's like, anytime you want to pursue like the mysterious Rowan stuff, you can. And he's like, yeah, I know, but I'm quite happy doing this at the minute.
Yeah.
And I think that you and Gruff, and to a lesser extent Ophelia, but actually not really, because Ophelia is like, her ambitions are really just in Ashen Rest at the moment. Like, she doesn't really have any ambitions, or she doesn't pursue those ambitions further than that. You and Gruff are the only ones who have things of like, I need to go out and adventure. And D&D is an adventure game at the end of the day. And like, we're getting a little bit, and it's kind of why I wanted to bring in the Jaeger stuff for Daisy, and put that as a potential threat, but also a kind of like a, hey, this is a thing that is eventually...
It's something that I knew would eventually always happen anyway, but it's not... But I also didn't want... Like Rowan, I'm like...
Yeah.
I'm happy with other
And the reason I started pushing it is because I asked the team, I was like, is there anything people would like to wrap up like anytime soon? And you were like, I'd love to like get some movement on the Daisy stuff. I was like, great, right, let's start moving on that then.
To clarify, it's not that I'm not enjoying playing Xanthias.
No.
I don't think
anybody would ever...
I think it's Tom worrying that you're being like selfish or anything. When in reality, also, everyone's like, this is so good.
No, it's also not something where I've seen a message about it, or for some reason one comment has like really weaseled into my mind. It was entirely in my own head about it.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
And I had a feeling that that's what it was, and that's why I sort of wanted to encourage you to kind of stick with it, and that's why I did the Gruff stuff for a while, because I was like, okay, well let's put Xanthias on the back burner for a bit and see how you feel.
But there was a very, very close universe after the Proto Magi Vault where Xanthias would have just left.
Yeah. Well, we talked about that. We made plans for that, didn't we?
We planned for it, and I was like, it was, I think, a couple of days before the episode where I was like, I've changed my mind. It doesn't make sense. We'll try it out. We'll see what the sort of party reaction is. But if it goes a particular direction, I'm very happy for Xanthias to just leave and then come back in a year's time or 2 years' time or whatever. I would have had to figure out another character, of course, but which I didn't. But it was very, very close for a while there, where I just felt like that was a line crossed.
But I think I also said to you, I was like, you just need to have a plan in order to be prepared. The rest of the party isn't going to let him go.
No,
I think I said to you, like, make sure you've got that in your head.
Oh, yeah, I was going to cast Hold Person on everybody and then fly away. Because that was...
I'm going to Mordor alone. Of course you are! And I'm going with you!
I had the wings at that point, and I hadn't yet revealed them as an ability that I had, or as like a canonical reason why I had those abilities. So I would have used that moment then to use it and just leave and leave in such a way, haste on myself and fly. Maybe the only person that can catch up is Altheya.
Yeah.
But again, if you can fly, she has to travel on the ground, right? Like,
yeah, exactly.
I could have maybe caught you.
Flying, that's right. But then Hold Person. What is Hold Person? What's the resistance for that?
Wisdom.
Yeah, I'd be fucked. Wait, no, would I?
Wisdom.
Maybe.
I'll just roll this dice.
Not awful. It's not terrible.
Roll my crown steel dice.
That was a 3.
Yeah, that was because I rolled it. Now you're going to roll it. It's going to be a fucking 20.
17.
Fuck this game. So yeah, long answer for sure, but yes, some things have changed in the story that were unexpected, or expectations that we had that made us shift our perspectives on our characters and surprises.
Gives another cue.
We had a question from Greyjoy that said, I loved the Curse of Strahd campaign. How do you think the Altheya characters would fare in Barovia? I know one person who would do just fine.
Just fine. One person who'd be like, Strahd, I'm your minion now. What do you need of me, my lord?
Daisy would hide in a cupboard until it all passed.
Xanthias would burn bright and die young.
Yeah, that checks out.
Which is pretty fitting. But yeah.
Because Strahd and Xanthias would not get on, I feel.
I feel like Gruff would step up to the plate and be like, there's a lot of
Gruff would be the solo hero,
vulnerable people in Barovia that I need to save. But then that would be at odds with Ophelia being like, everything's great!
Either that or Gruff would try to save too many people and it would be their downfall.
Yeah, probably.
And that's how it would go. Now.
Ophelia would just be fine.
Ophelia would be fine.
Rowan would be sad, very sad.
Rowan and Daisy would be so unhappy.
Yeah.
Be clicking my heels together. There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
We would fare poorly is the answer to that question, I think. Except one of us.
Exceptionally poorly.
But if joining Strahd is it counts as a victory to you, then we'd win because Ophelia wins. In that case,
Ophelia would probably become the new Strahd eventually. She'd want to live it out.
Yeah, maybe.
Sorry, again, I have got chat open. I am seeing the occasional messages. There are some questions that are going in there. If I skip them, I'm sorry. Feel free to just post them again.
We're just trying to just not take everything as it. I guess we're just trying to jump about to give everyone a fair chance.
Yeah. I just got to the chat and I'm not sure if it's been asked yet. This is from the Animus Seer in YouTube chat. I'm not sure if it's been asked yet, but I would love to see Mara DMing more in the upcoming years. Is that a possibility?
Might be. Yeah, might be.
I'll never tell.
Maybe. We'll see.
There you go.
Short and sweet.
No spamming questions. Yeah, don't post them 20 times in a row. But if it's been 15 minutes and your question hasn't been answered, and you this is the question you want to ask, this is the one, then go ahead and post it a couple of times. We had a message from either Theo Broma or the Obroma that said, in an alternate universe where your character isn't the current class that they are, what class are they? So what's Daisy in an alternate universe that's not a rogue?
What would be fun?
Well, me is always like
Barbarian.
Paladin or Barbarian would be fun. That would be so anti-Daisy. I mean, yeah, Barbarian would be
I think Paladin could work because you could lean more into the Nim side of things.
Paladin could
right?
be
That
fun.
idea of Nim bleeding
so.
through, maybe, right? Like it's less Daisy now.
I feel like something, some armored up and.
Isn't Isn't there a
Or cleric.
Yeah, ranger.
I
might
was
work.
thinking cleric as well. If it
Well,
was
yeah, Nim is more of a
spellcaster-
survivalist, so maybe ranger as well.
There
If
must
it was a
be-
spellcaster,
With a Stuart animal companion.
I didn't find ranger that fun when I played ranger.
It's gotten better, but it's still
Yeah,
not great.
I wasn't my personal favorite anyway. I found barbarian to be my most favorite. Rogue is a close second.
Yeah.
You like Big Numby.
I don't know. I think barbarian's just so therapeutic to just come in
Paladin
and be
does
like,
Big Numby with Smite.
Huh?
Paladin does. Sort
no,
of
I know
Smite,
paladin.
Big
I would play paladin, but
You
yeah.
like-
So far, barbarian's been pretty therapeutic to play.
Therapeutic to play.
I come in after a week of work and just go, let's fuck shit up.
Yeah.
And it's great. 10 out of 10.
I am kind of worried. I've now played all of my favorite classes in main series. I didn't. Ranger was fun, but again, it was the Unearthed Arcana
You
Ranger.
quite like Battlemaster when you did
Battlemaster. Yeah, so Zeros Battlemaster.
Zeros, that's it.
I'm fucking so glad that Battlemaster has basically become the standard in the new rules. Not Battlemaster
Yeah.
specifically, but those feint attacks and riposte and all of those things. I love versatility, and that's why I've always wizard, cleric, sorcerer. I've now basically played all three. One of them, admittedly, was multi-class, or two of them were multi-class. But I love the
Yeah,
versatility. of different-
you've not experienced full wizard.
No, that's true.
No, I think that would be really. I think that would be really interesting to see you go full wizard.
Yeah.
Because it's being a wizard is less about blasting and more having a spell for like any situation, like especially
Yeah.
non-combat situations. Like, oh, we need to get through this wall. Cast pastel.
I feel like Tom
Yeah.
Tom gets really excited when he has something super specific to be like, I have something for that.
That's the only
I've been
downside
waiting.
of Xanthias is almost all of
Very-
his spells are like, how do I destroy this motherfucker?
Where that for me would be like, fun.
Or it's
Yeah, I think you get on with sorcerer as well, actually, Katie, for that simple thing, that same reason.
Yeah.
You've not done a warlock yet, Tom. I feel like warlock you could. Have
It would take so much of me to not just use Eldritch Blast. Is my issue with it.
It's gotten a lot better for that because they've
Yeah.
introduced a lot more stuff now.
It was the same in Baldur's Gate 3 as well. It's just the moment as a warlock, it's just I could use a spell, or I could get a call on my
Blast
phone.
it. Ooh.
From Tash of all people, you know I'm streaming.
If you need to take it, mate, go
Yeah,
take
you
it.
take it.
No, it's all right. Sure, it's fine. I'll find out in a bit. We
If you need
had
to take it.
a message here from the friendly neighborhood robot. Your characters have all ingested Tongue of Madness by accident, which is
Something. I don't know.
the effect is a success, a DC 12 con throw, or compulsively speak aloud. It's every thought for the next hour. What is something embarrassing but not a dangerous secret, e.g., crown steal, that they're trying to avoid thinking about for fear of saying it out loud?
Go take that phone.
So it's
Go to the French.
truth serum. You've ingested truth serum.
Okay.
Well, the thing with something embarrassing for Daisy. There's so many NPCs that could have issues.
What would Califerous? That's I think an interesting one. Because Califerous is
They're
always
very hard
composed.
but they're also very hard to embarrass because I don't think they're really ashamed of too much. It'd be more like sad. It would be like a sad admission,
okay,
like
okay.
they're scared or they don't really know what's going to happen, or they're desperate to be like loved or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it would be more something like that, I think.
I think the problem with Daisy is that she kind of wears her heart on her sleeve. So it's kind of like if she's scared, she'll freaking let you know
Yeah,
if she's scared.
I think
If
that's
she
the thing.
she doesn't really hide things
Hide anything, yeah.
as such.
Um,
So
Obsidious, I can't imagine what, like,
Embarrassing things would be, but there probably would be.
but I think this thing is they're such a
Probably be
big,
him
powerful,
admitting that he likes the
imposing.
pastries.
Yes.
He does like it.
He is because he's big and imposing. I think it would be like interesting because I guess he has such a front of being
that's
this
it, he
big
has to.
scary person, and
Because he's had to do that
Yeah.
to survive, basically.
so it would be like softer things maybe that would cause him embarrassment.
Yeah.
That would be.
He's the classic kind of like, gruff, tough character, like
Yeah.
Sword. He, like, I'm not even going to pretend that he's not that.
Oh yeah, I know he is. 100%. But yeah, No, very interesting.
Yes. Everything all right?
Yes, all good. Yeah, no, it was, Tash didn't realise that we were doing high rollers this week.
Oh. She was just like, where are you?
What would Xanthus's thoughts, embarrassing thoughts be?
It would be all about Obsidious.
There you go.
Really?
No. Where am I taking this poison? This truth serum.
With a pie?
In public, just a normal day in the tavern.
I would be saying a lot of negative things about Obsidious. I'd be saying a lot of positive things about Obsidious. I'd be saying a lot of shit about the Duke.
I feel like he'd be
Really?
Yeah, Xanthius would be probably the most. He would give
If it's
away the
non
most
like
in
Crown
this.
Steel stuff, I would tell. Actually, if I would
He'd
tell,
march up
I
to
would
Duke
tell.
Ignarius. Guess what?
No, I
Guess
wouldn't.
what?
I wouldn't tell them about my Crown Steel. I would just go straight up there and just say, "Fucking, by the way, you should start a war with Gildai. There's problems going on up there."
What are you talking about, dude? It's fine.
I would just tell everyone everything I know and avoid implicating myself as much as I can.
What's an embarrassing thing? Like he took a huge dump in the. He's the one who keeps blocking the toilet. That's Rowan, actually. To be fair,
Yeah, it's probably Rowan.
That's Rowan.
I don't know. He's probably done some embarrassing experiments in the arcane workshop.
Yeah. Yeah, that scorch mark wasn't intentional.
No.
Absolute accident.
No.
Keeps looking at the Ifriti gauntlet like, will it fit in there?
Aww.
Will it? It might fit in there.
Okay.
Fuck's sake.
What would that be like?
Give it a go. I've got fire resistance.
Exactly, that's what I was thinking.
Fuck's sake.
Anyway,
Give me another cue.
you want another cue?
Yeah. Give us a cue.
Hey, in chat, say if you want your question asked, and I'll find it.
That is a bold claim to make in a moving chat.
Hey, next question that gets asked, I will ask it. How are you? All right, thanks. All right, going back to the spreadsheet. In that case, oh no, wait. Question for Sherlock.
Me?
That's you. Where did the idea
one of his
of the
names.
dwarves turning into metal come from? That's from Caius Berghoff in Twitch chat.
I just thought it was rad. That's like one of the
very
rare
rad.
few things where it didn't really come from a place. I wanted something that made dwarves feel unique.
Yeah.
I've always loved the idea. Like, there's a lot of problems with like TTRPGs where it's just like all dwarves are master smiths and master stonemasons because that implies a sort of, cultural and sort of genetical element to it. But I like the idea that they're, and this is something I tried to do with Altheya, where a lot of the ancestries have supernatural components because then it's easier to say like, well, this is why dwarves love metal and stone because they literally have it growing out of them and they've learnt as a people to shape it and sculpt it and decorate it to make them part of themselves, right? It's become a part of their culture, but it's from a supernatural origin because then I think that makes it less kind of awkward and a bit racist-y because it's a supernatural thing. And I just thought it'd be rad. I just thought it's cool as hell.
Cool, yeah.
It is.
And there's a lot you can do. And also it gives players like a cool thing. Like you get to design what it looks like.
Oh yeah,
what
any
kind of metal
dwarf
it
we've
is.
ever met has
it's been really
you
cool.
very intricately
Very-
described
yeah,
their
yeah.
the way they've crafted
Well, because
that
it's
metal.
personal, right? Like it becomes, it's like having piercings. It's like, or having tattoos. It's very personal.
When are you getting a tattoo, Tom?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I do want one. I just don't know what it'd be.
I know.
I think that's the problem is because I don't know what I want it to be. I probably shouldn't get one.
Just go in there and go, fuck me up, fam.
Fuck me up. Just a love heart with mom next to it. Maybe I should just get the most vanilla tattoo you can get,
That'd be pretty fun.
just for the bit.
Just
I'll do anything for the bit.
He'll do anything for the bit. Give you a $5 for it.
No, this is a routine thing whenever we go out for team meals. He'll just be like, how much would you give me to down this like pot of
You've all
mustard?
seen it.
It was
You've all
soy
seen
sauce at the last one. How much would
That
you pay?
reminds me,
And
speaking
then he
of-
said, I'd pay you.
I love soy sauce. Speaking of doing things for the bit, Mill of Erois, I bought some bird socks. that are like knee-high socks that are completely black.
Why
but
have we never seen
like
those?
the talons and stuff. I never wore them.
What?
I forgot to wear them. I found them the other day at home.
You know what that means? We need to do an Aroas live show
And he
where
needs
you
to-
dress as Quill.
I've got some like I think they're like thigh-high bird socks.
Thigh-high bird socks. Oh, that has to happen.
And I completely forgot them. Someone said here, I'd love to see Tom as an artificer. That's a good call. If
They've
artificer was
just
fucking good.
Well, they've just redone it. So
Okay,
they've just
great.
had the new Eberron book come out, and they've redone it. Is it amazing? No. Is it
right.
fun?
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like,
You can literally make Iron Man suit now.
Artificer was for the longest time what I was going to be, but every time I looked at it, it was just I don't want to make fucking mechs. I don't want to have a big gauntlet hand. I don't want.
You don't want to be an artificer then.
No, that's all
it's
it
still
is.
those things.
And it's just, man, you can do so much more
make
with
gun.
it.
You
Magic
make gun.
item crafter or something like that. There's so much. I don't want a gun. There's so much freedom.
And the thing is Magic Item Creation, we've done that now. Like, you have
Yeah.
the workshop and
Well,
you
yeah,
can do
yeah.
that, right? Like, if you want to.
Are there any plans to include a timeline for the Altheya sourcebook?
Yes, I believe that is one of the things that would go in one of the early chapters. Again, very subject to roll and play saying, no, we're not doing that, or
Yeah.
yes, we're doing that. They are ultimately the...
I mean, a timeline of some form exists, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
rough
I
kind of
have a
history,
timeline
yeah.
and I have a calendar, I have a timeline of history and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Again, because I'm not Tolkien. I try and keep like a loose idea of it, but it might not make sense. Like, there's been several times where I'm like, oh yeah, the Orient insurrection was like 300 years ago, and then sometimes I catch myself like, how do I make this work? Because I want to do this thing, or like, you know, or like the war with the giants was like more. I think it was like 500 years ago. So that means that anything I do that attaches to like relics being left behind, I have to be like, well, hang on, okay, well, how hasn't this been found for 500 years, or like, how is this still a thing after 500 years?
Yeah. I mean, while it's unofficial, I guess lots of things can be in flux.
Yeah, well, that's it, and that's the other thing is like, there's always that thing of like, well, history is written by the Empire, and it doesn't mean it's always right.
Yeah. Question for all. Sorry, that was from Angriest Joker in YouTube chat. Thank you. From YouTube chat, Jaffa Archfiend. Question for all. Are you going to like this one? With the Mistborn RPG coming out next year, off the top of your heads, which Misting/Metal do you want to play for the inevitable one-shot? You're right. It is fucking inevitable.
It is
Steel.
inevitable.
Steel is my answer.
Steel push.
There's no universe in which I'm not picking Steel. I'm going to fly across the world. And that's my answer. Steel.
Genuinely don't know because I've
then
forgotten.
you're
all
also-
of the things. I read it so long ago. I need to reread it.
Steel is you push. Iron is you pull.
Yep.
Copper is masking.
Influence. Oh yeah, copper is masking.
Bronze is.
Is that the one where you can see the lines?
Yes,
I think so. Yeah, bronze.
Maybe
is,
bronze. I kind of liked that one.
So you can like
Tracking
detect
bronze.
metal, basically. Pewter is strength.
Pewter is strength, and then what's spook?
I can't remember.
Spook,
And then you've got the mind influencing
enhanced
ones.
senses,
Yeah,
and
enhanced
then
senses, and then you have the mind affecting
calm
ones.
emotions. Yeah,
Enrage
rioting
emotion, right,
and
calming.
calming. So there you go. Rioting emotions, calming.
Well,
emotions.
you say that, Tom. Not only would you have to pick, because if I run the Mistborn, I'm doing it in Era 2, baby, which means Ferrochemy and Misting powers.
Okay, fair enough.
So
That
so
changes
what would
things.
you combine it? So if you've got Still Push,
Oh, they did something fucking awesome. I think actually no, I can't do this because I would
it's
I
the
would
main
be
character.
waxed. I would be
You'd be
waxed.
waxed.
Because his ability was the steel pushing,
And then
but
gravity.
also he could
No,
enhance
weight.
his weight. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anything he pushed, it wasn't being.
Well, he
pushed
could make
against
himself
him.
heavy, or he
Yeah.
could make himself lighter.
And there were so many scenes where he just like threw tables across the room and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah, okay, I can't. Maybe I can't do that.
This is rad as hell.
Or I could do. I know because weight. He could also reduce his weight, couldn't he?
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay. No,
can
wax had
enhance
the
it or
best
reduce
combo.
it. Yeah, it's pretty
Shit.
good.
Steel pushing for me is probably my focus.
All of the above, please.
You want to just be Mistborn?
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, to be honest, yeah.
Full
Miss
Mistborn.
There's probably going to be
Miss,
Mistborn.
did you say Miss Bibble?
Miss Bibble.
Full Miss Bibble.
Mistling?
Missling.
Was it deliberate that this character of Tom's has such low perception? Not really. It was just he had low wisdom, so therefore. Anyway, I'm going to scroll back to the current for that stuff. Bronze/brass is push and pull emotions, if I recall correctly. Okay, cool, nice, thank you. No, wait, bronze is seeker. Brass and zinc were emotional.
There you go.
Anyway, hey. There you go. I know there's a question somewhere in here that asks us, I can't remember where it's from and I have to find it again. So if this is your question, sorry I haven't found it. That was, what's your favourite board? Oh, here it is. Falco Nian, are there any board games that you want to recommend? The Mistborn board game was a lot of fun.
It was actually.
We played it as a members/Patreon exclusive. So if you want to see the Mistborn board game, it exists.
The deck builder. It's the Mistborn deck builder.
The Mistborn deck builder, yes. That was a lot of fun.
I think there
any
is
board games
also
you
an
recommend?
actual-
Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza.
Taco Cat Goat Cheese
It
Pizza.
is actually Katie's favourite game.
It is, yeah.
It's so dumb, and
very
it's very portable.
What's your one-stop board game recommend?
I don't know. There's a lot of good ones out there.
I love Seven Wonders.
Seven Wonders, yeah. Seven Wonders Duel. Me and you
Also
played
a
that.
deck builder, yeah, we did that. Also a deck building game.
It depends what you want. I think that's the thing with board games. It depends on like, do you want a party game? Do you want
Yeah.
like a big serious like,
What
we're gonna
about
be
the
playing it for 8
big
hours?
serious? Like, what's the big one that you would recommend?
I would recommend.
If I just invited a load of people and I was like, you've probably not heard of this game, I really want you to play it because I love it so much. There's a game called Furstenfeld that is you run a brewery, but you have to contend with like the stock prices, quote unquote, of like wheat, barley, and hops.
It's a very Euro
And
game.
yeah, as you amass money, you then sell off more of your brewery to become like a palace. It's like the most Euro game you can imagine. It fucking rocks ass. It's so good.
I don't get to play a lot of board games.
So I like collaborative board. I don't like competitive board games. I'm more of a minus Taco Cat. That's just funny. But I like collaborative games.
Yeah.
But I
It's been a
also
long
I
time
don't. I
since I've
feel
had
like
space for a board game.
I feel like like big games kind of intimidate me a lot. Like if we have something
Yeah.
that's too big.
I like legacy games, like Pandemic Legacy was pretty
Yeah,
fun.
legacy games are fun. Gloomhaven.
Gloomhaven is an easy, like that's not even a board game at that point. That's something else. It's,
It's its own thing.
yeah. How is that spelled? Furstenfeld. Furstenfeld. Named after the town Furstenfeld.
So it's not the most exciting board game, but the one that I've played the most recently, when I've had friends over, is I have this blockbuster movie trivia quiz game that's
Yeah.
actually really fun. I think we played it at Christmas.
I played Lord of the Rings Trivial Pursuit, and everyone got really pissed off that I knew all the answers, and
Nice.
it was very good for my ego.
Rings, trivial.
That's actually a pretty fun game. The Lord of the Rings board game where you're the four hobbits and Fatty Bulger, to point out. One of the few games where you get to be the full hobbit plus Fatty Bulger, who got done dirty.
We were talking to Ben about the alternate Lord of the Rings.
Oh, they're
thing
one on games night.
We were talking about that at the pub the other day, and it was like,
Very fun.
I'm thinking of this, and we were like, that's pretty good. It was a good conversation.
Hey.
Hey.
No,
Who does Gandalf instruct to lead the Fellowship out of Rivendell?
out of Rivendell.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Hang on.
Do you want another
What was
one?
the question?
Who does Gandalf instruct to lead the Fellowship out of Rivendell?
You know that.
Aragorn, isn't it?
In the movie, it's Fred.
In the movie. Oh no, in the movie. Yeah.
He's
Oh,
like-
you mean like? Yeah. He goes. I don't know which way to go, and he goes
Left.
left.
Yeah, it's Frodo. What fiendish
I thought you meant
creature
Reuben.
was once, along with Sauron himself, a servant of Morgoth?
Balrog.
Yep. What realm is ruled from a throne room with two thrones?
Realm.
The elven one, right?
What realm is ruled from a throne room with two thrones?
I don't know.
Oh. Gondor.
Minas Tirith.
Oh, that's the one I was thinking of. Minas Tirith. It's the same thing.
I'm gonna-
Gondor's the name of the realm, and Minas Tirith is the city.
It says realm for
Yeah.
some reason.
Fucking
Realm.
Trivial Pursuit.
Realm. confused
Fucking
me.
Bullshit. I was right.
I'm sorry to say the answer was Minas Tirith. which is in
not a
Gondor.
realm.
Which is in Gondor.
It's not a realm.
I'll do one more. Who is regaled with food and song while the cavalry of Gondor is slaughtered at Osgiliath?
Denethor.
You're right.
Steward of Gondor.
That is the correct answer.
These are fucking baby piss questions.
Oh,
Jensiferum says game sucks.
Huh?
Jensiferum says game sucks. So
Yeah.
moving on. You're right. I would have got none of those. I don't know Star Wars. Right, we had a message from
Funny guy.
from Crispy.
Crispy.
What have you found to be the most challenging part of playing your character in Altheya?
Cool.
Wow.
10 out of 10.
Dude.
Good burp there. Tom never burps that like that.
I don't know where that came from.
Rhiannon and Kim, yep. Tom, no.
That really got him.
It was just the only message I saw come up. It was just Nearok just said, damn.
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 Yeah, hardest part of playing your characters.
I don't know.
She's laughing at
Gone.
your
He's still
burp.
laughing at the burp.
Good volume and resonance, 8.5 out of 10. Thank you.
I like the full critique.
Oh God, I don't know. That's difficult. Hardest part. I haven't found it particularly hard. Like I say, like Daisy wears her heart on her sleeve, so I find that makes for playing Daisy a little bit easier because she's not really trying to hide things. She's just.
Is there a part of Daisy that you as Katie find hard to do?
I think the fact that the only thing is like the whole celestial bond thing being like a taboo thing in Altheya stresses me out because I don't know. I remember there was once when you were like, we're gonna do an interrogation, and I was like, I will literally cry today. I was just having a bad day, and I was like, I will literally cry if you interrogate me today. I think that's the scary part for me, is that secret, but I guess within the party they know now, so that is fine. Now that they know, I think it's fine. But that if we were in a situation where she was being grilled about that, I think that would be difficult for
Yeah.
That's just also because Katie can't lie.
Yeah.
I can't
But
do
that's,
deception.
I think that's good though, because that's kind of what Crispy I think is looking for.
Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, that's always been the way with Ayla, with Daisy. Like they're very
You
straight
don't like
up about.
to lie.
I don't like to lie, and that's like even with board games. I don't like to play games where you have to bluff because I'm just like I fucking can't do it. Whereas you guys like enjoy them or understand and are good. Mark's great at them. Like, no, but you get really.
Not if you watch the recent Blood in the Clock Tower.
No. If you have to be in those situations, you're very good at doing it. Like, if you have to bluff, you're great.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, because, you know,
I'm shit. You'd know immediately. If I was the demon, you'd know it like very fast. So that's the thing that I find difficult.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
What about for you, Tom?
Xanthias is much more abrasive than I am in real life.
Yeah.
Significantly more so. I think most of his any views shared by Xanthias in the High Rollers stream is echoed by Tom Hazel, but he
Xanthias has got the balls to say him.
yeah, that's I think that's the main thing.
Yeah, I guess
Tom
so. He's
has
a
no balls.
He's a confident boy.
Much more confident.
Very outspoken.
Yes, that's it from me. Sorry, I keep getting distracted by things.
What are you doing? Are you getting distracted by your burp?
I'm playing Arc Raiders.
Oh, fuck.
No.
Not sponsored.
That would be quite impressive.
Can you imagine?
Wouldn't surprise me.
Right, Stainless. If your characters were randomly dropped into a different province or continent, which would be the place they would least want to be dropped?
Osseous.
Osseous.
Yeah, Daisy hates the undead stuff.
It's not like so much she doesn't hate it as much as she did.
Yeah.
It's more that it's so fucking intimidating and she's like, oh God. This is the opposite of comfort.
Ice Heart's cold.
Imagine if you get dropped into the House of Rot, not even like the cool House of Blood.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that it would be different.
You only know the House
I only
of
know
Blood.
one.
Oh, yeah.
I
yeah.
feel
And they're
like-
the pretty chill ones.
I feel like I've tolerated the House of Blood now, but any of the other... No, absolutely not.
You don't know, maybe they're cool.
Maybe, but probably not. Not for Daisy. What about you, John?
Ice Heart is cold.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Ice
That's
Heart
all.
is-
That's it.
Ice Hot Cold.
Yeah, I fucking hate the cold.
No,
in
like
real life.
cold.
Yeah, I hate cold in real life too.
So do I, and people keep telling me, but you're Scottish. That doesn't mean I like cold.
There are people out there. This is going to inflame you,
Okay.
which is good because you could use it being so cold. That like winter.
Gross.
I don't mind winter in that I like to dress
Sorry, I didn't
up.
realise we had a winter like it here.
I like to dress up in cozy things and like scarves and hats and nice cozy coats, but I don't like being cold. But you're Scottish, you should
It's
be used
dark
to it. It's
and
not
it's
that different
raining
here.
all the time.
It's not that different in England compared to Scotland. It's all
Imagine
the UK.
looking at the sun in summer and saying,
Don't like
"Hope that was down at 4:30."
yeah, yeah. That's
I don't like that.
Fuck off.
I don't like that part of it. I'm more talking about the temperature, not the lack of
the
sunlight.
season sucks though.
Season suck.
I'm very much autumn. Autumn is my jam.
MK13 Wolf is saying winter and joys rise up. Yeah, rise up. I'll ban you.
Show your faces.
Show your face. Show your face in chat right now. Arakor in YouTube chat.
Well, yeah, they can rise up about 3 hours later because that's when the sun comes up.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah. Arakor in YouTube chat says, question for Mark and everyone, really, and I think I know the answer to this. Which encounter have you been most disappointed that the party managed to sidestep completely?
I know that one.
Yeah.
You?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
recent Trot fucked you
Rather
up.
than nat 20ing multiple times in a row to sidestep, it ended up in a really cool way. The Proto
whole
Magi
Proto-Magi
Oh, I wasn't mad about it though.
No, more,
I'm not.
more
I
disappointed.
thought it was cool.
Not disappointed, but
that
like
you
maybe
were like,
had.
I spent so long making this
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
and
I
you
had
guys
like
didn't do
I had
it."
like custom stat block and stuff for him. But
I
yeah,
think disappointed
guess,
might be the wrong word, but it's almost like
Disappointed,
like you had all of these grand plans for, and you were excited to do that. Not
Yeah.
that you weren't unhappy with the direction it
exactly.
went, but like
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, that one. Yeah, if you think about it in those terms.
I think that's the only one we've fully avoided.
Obsidious.
Okay, no, Obsidious, we did avoid that.
Well, even then, that wasn't
I don't
meant
think
to be
Mark
a combat.
wanted
I
us
think we
to-
almost sidestepped into that combat.
I think he
Yeah.
was like, this could be a TPK. I hope they managed
Yeah.
to do it, but
That was one of those ones where I was like, I guess I should have stats for Obsidious ready to go just in case, but dear God, I hope I don't have to use it. Yeah, I mean, generally, I'm never annoyed or disappointed or anything when people, sidestep the encounters.
Yeah.
It's only when it's like cheap and bullshit. Like if it's
Yeah.
earned, like I'm like hell yeah. Or like if somebody has a clever idea, like Trot, like it was such a
It was
clever
so good.
play.
It was, yeah.
I
And-
can't
and
be
it
mad
was
at
rewarded.
it. You know, it was. I wanted to reward it because it was so good.
then I got a nat 20 on observing what happened. And you
Yeah.
were like, fuck!
Yeah.
I need to do this now.
It's more that like it puts me on a spot where I'm like, oh God, I've got to think on my feet.
Yeah,
now.
you have to
But I'm never
nailed it.
annoyed.
though,
Like
nailed it.
The way I see it is for the GM, like it's my job to reward their agency and
just seem
to
another-
make it fun.
Yeah, sorry, it was just Sun Tiger just said, if I know Mark, we'll see that stat block again when they fight Emerald Vorxa 6.
Well, yeah. Also, like yes, funny, but also extremely valid. Like
Yeah.
that stat block isn't wasted time. Or even if it's not a proto Magi Beast, I turn it into like a mage and
Reflavor
reflavor
it,
the
yeah.
abilities. You know, like
We've probably already fought them, we wouldn't know.
you wouldn't even know it.
Wouldn't even know. Beth in YouTube chat doesn't have a question, but says, Katie,
Hi.
we named our daughter Daisy.
Aww.
She's 10 weeks old yesterday.
Oh my God.
Aw, Daisy's such a cute name. I think I just Daisy. There was I know that like my previous ones like Ayla was like Scottish Gaelic and everything, and I tried to get Daisy was just a really freaking cute name, and I thought it suited her. I love the name Daisy.
I think when you look at the character, she is just Daisy, right?
Yeah.
Like you just can't help
She
but not
cute.
think of that.
Angus Joker asks, what's Daisy's kill count at this point?
Good question.
There
I
is
don't know.
probably an answer that I can give
yeah,
you.
I don't.
Probably on the wiki somewhere, or
Salty cookies.
someone's been tracking them. People track these things.
We got trackers. We got trackers.
We got trackers.
and we should hopefully have an answer soon. Sorry, I was just looking in the fan art chat. Anyway, there's a tracker somewhere out there. I'll just wait for the feedback on that. But the answer is probably over 100.
I don't.
It's not that high.
You do get a lot of last hits. Because again, you're like striking at range. You do a shit ton of damage when you do hit with sneak attack. Like,
Yeah.
Daisy's pretty baller for those scenarios. I think like you have a good.
Still think my favorite was
setup.
when we did the underground cave, the pound steel thing, and I was just taking
sniping.
Team kill shot over there.
There
just-
was a double kill at one point.
yeah.
I made a short out of it. In
Yeah.
fact.
Yeah.
The most brutal death, that one. Miss Lexosaurus, thank you for posting this question again. Mark/Mara question: why do you love body horror so much, and what the fuck
I
is
don't.
going on in
That's
your brain?
great. I don't love body
What's
horror.
going
that
on in your
much.
brain that you do it so well?
Well, listen.
They say in a jokey, admiring tone.
I can't answer that because I don't like body horror. I don't really read much horror. I'm not a horror person. I don't watch horror. I don't read horror.
I know.
I just know shit that creeps me out.
Hey, it's easy. Just put a mouth on every part. That
Yeah,
you have a
exactly.
mouth.
Too many mouths everywhere.
Mooths.
Mouth or teeth?
Mooths. Yeah, seriously, I am not a horror fan. I just do shit that I think is creepy, and that seems to work.
Fair.
Nice.
I also think a lot about like games and stuff.
Dream Squasher in YouTube chat. Legit, how was the mood right after Wave Meet and the chair event? The tension was so raw, great RPing all around.
Oh, fine.
It was rough. For you, yeah, totally fine. Because you were the good kid.
No, but like I feel like we all thought it was a cool episode.
We were on
this is the thing.
Oh,
like,
no,
I
it
don't
was an
think-
exceptional episode. No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was more, I think, a...
Oh,
Feeling
like,
stressed and guilty. And...
No, the mood, I think, for the characters in
Oh,
the
for the
episode.
characters.
oh, in the episode,
But
yeah, no,
that's
stressed.
how I'm reading it.
Stressed.
For the episode after, the mood
I
was
think they
like
meant-
rough.
I think they meant OC.
I think they meant
hey,
OC.
if it was over
if it was
the
OC,
table,
it was great.
If it was over the table, we all came out of that episode and was like high-fiving each other. It was
Yeah, it was great.
so fucking cool.
It was like we were
Yeah.
laughing. We were like,
There was definitely a chat of like, should
Checking in.
I have? I
yeah. I think
feel
like
I did
Rhiannon
something
was
wrong.
feeling a bit sort of like, did I fuck up? And we were like, absolutely not. That was amazing.
Rhiannon does get those moments of like, it even happened in the Feywild where she was like,
Yeah.
Should I have done
I
that?
shouldn't have been
Yeah.
so aggressive with that Fey creature. I was like, no, that's
That's what you would do.
Ophelia,
Though.
like-
Yeah, exactly.
we're not
Makes
gonna.
great content.
Yeah, it was a cool moment and
Yeah.
it works. But no, there was definitely some moments of like,
There was more.
should I have done something
Yeah.
different there? Did I ruin the story by doing it this way? And I was like, no. By the end of the episode, that's
I feel like
probably
that's
my
what we
favorite
get
episode of
most-
Altheya.
The most like if there's ever episodes that feel really tense or really silly or really like they're just weighted one certain way, the most common feel after it is someone going, "Was that should I have done that?" and everyone else going, "Shut the fuck up, it was great."
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
basically that's the most common thing we get is if someone's questioning it, we're always just like, "No, it was super fun."
Everyone gets in their own heads about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or like, I'll check
It's
in and
very
be like,
difficult.
were you guys cool
Yeah.
with that? Or like, was that okay?
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Because it's very difficult for in the moment to know that, but I think it's just because
Just
we all
know that there is a lot of behind the scenes chat about
Yeah,
how
it's-
story goes.
Also,
not like where the story is going to go next.
but we check
where
in with each other.
plan
checking
things,
in,
but
yeah.
I think we're all very comfortable and confident with our characters.
It's more of a
It can
reassuring
be, can
each
be
other.
difficult sometimes.
It's reassuring each other that we're all still having fun, and
Yeah.
we are. So
I don't really think there's ever been an episode of High Rollers where we've walked away and everyone's been in like a bad mood.
Not at
or
all.
been like, oh, that was shit, you know. We've always ended up being like either like, oh, that was fun, or like, oh my god, that was the best thing ever. Like,
Or at least felt like we needed to retcon something.
yeah.
I think the only time it happened was I think it was like a stat block move or something like that changed in between. Or there was
I've done a couple of things,
I think there was
but
a piece
it
of
was
law that
purple
you said,
changing,
but it
yeah.
didn't
yeah, but
massively
it didn't.
change
Yeah, it didn't change what happened. or
anything that we were
anything.
doing. Yeah. Right, we had going back to the spreadsheet now because obviously a load of people submitted questions earlier, so I should probably focus on those.
Finished.
You finished?
Finished one of them.
Nice. Can't zoom in anymore.
That's fine.
I can do this though.
I can move. I can
Map
move it
focus.
forward.
Bam. There you go. That's what Mark has been working on there.
Beautiful.
It's just like I think this is one of the D&D minis, but I've had these sitting around for ages, and I'm just desperately trying to work through my backlog. I've got so many minis to paint, like High Rollers ones, Warhammer ones, a million ones, so I thought I'd try and make an effort on should I start on this lad? Look at this boy.
Yeah.
You guys like him?
I love
No,
him.
I don't like him.
You want to fight him?
No.
Love him.
No, I don't like
Wait, do we want to fight him? So if you paint him, we fight him?
Yeah.
Don't paint him.
Maybe don't paint him then.
I'm going to paint him.
Shit.
He's cool. He's cool. I like
Yeah.
him.
I'm going to start painting him. I might not finish.
Oh no, who is he? It's Blood. Pascal in Twitch and YouTube chat is also doing some painting as well. Cool. Nice.
What did you say who this was?
Blood.
Yeah, he's.
Is it really?
Is it actually?
It could be. It's one of the models that I've considered.
I was
for
kind
it.
of like, I can see it. I can see it. That's kind of how I saw it in my head.
I've got two ideas of what I'm going to use this for. One of them is Blood. The other one is something different.
Yeah.
I haven't
Or blood.
decided yet.
Well. Another cue from spreadsheet.
Sorry, spreadsheet. Yes, we had a message from 02#7426. That might be an error. That says, "What's the favourite character you've played?"
Ayla.
Yeah. No question.
Sorry, that was so quick. Yeah, Ayla.
It's a real 50-50 at the moment between Quill and Xanthias, but only because Quill has a finished storyline. Xanthias, I am almost certain Xanthias by the end of the storyline, unless something fucking weird happens.
You never know.
Will be my favourite. It's just his storyline isn't over yet, so I can't say for certain. So that's why it's a toss-up for me. What about your favourite NPC from Altheya?
Oh my goodness, favorite NPC. I mean, Caliphris is so much fun to play, but I don't know if I'd call him my favorite NPC. I don't know. There's so many. I kind of love a lot of the NPCs. I'll be honest. Like, I love Obsidius.
Let's do an NPC tier list.
Yeah.
Oh, we should do that at some
That's a good
point.
idea, yeah.
Like, you guys rate them and then I rate them.
Mateo, top of the list.
I mean, Mateo's one that I'm just like, you guys love him, and I still don't really know why, but I'm like, yeah, sure, okay. If you guys love him.
Right.
There was a question at some point, this is another one where I have to find it again, that was asking about DMPCs.
Yeah.
How do you feel about those?
I try to avoid them to the point where I did a lot of it in Lightfall, and then there was a couple in Erois, and now I basically changed it where any NPC, all they get is like a monster stat block, and I ideally try to avoid having them accompany the party whenever I can.
And Tom tries his best to get them
bring
to
them
accompany.
along.
Yeah, but that's only, yeah. It's just,
Unless, like, it's part of the story. So, like,
Yeah.
you know, oh, we're doing a thing with Sir Griold. Well, Sir
Yeah.
Griold's going to come along with you, right? Or, like, Sir Joran, right? Like, it was like, yeah, he's going to come with you, but I hand them over to you. And the main thing is to make sure you're not using them as a tool to move the plot along. You are playing them as that NPC, which means they can be wrong about things. They can make wrong assumptions. So if the players start just being like, well, what does the NPC think we should do? You tell them, you're not telling them the right thing to do. You're telling them what the NPC thinks is
no,
the
I
right
think
thing to do.
yeah,
I think we know that.
With
You guys
Mateo,
know
I
that,
think
yeah.
Mateo is probably the closest you've ever been to
To
a
like
DMPC.
an actual, well, sort of.
For a couple of arcs, he was there and in fights, and
But like I've had like Sir Joran was in fights, and like Valor's been in fights with you and stuff like that.
But I mean, they were even during the explorations, during like the
well, that's the
puzzle
thing.
solving.
Like, he's the one who's done the most like non-combat stuff of like making knowledge checks or.
But
like,
I don't think
making,
I don't think we've ever looked at them and said, you know the answers because you are the DM.
not you guys. I'm talking more like for other people out
I
there as
see,
well who might be running their games. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, this is something that I would advise people against because I think that it is a slippery slope to fall down. Where players can become very reliant on DMPC. So I try not to do it too much these days.
Yeah.
Unless it's relevant, and even then it's like, you know, I kind of keep that in mind.
Nightjar initially said, hell yeah, to a tier list, but then followed it up with, but what about fuck, marry, kill?
No,
So we have a question here from Stringer that says, kiss, marry, kill, the three main campaign threats, Felania, Hadar, and Sovereign.
Well, they don't really know what Sovereign's like yet.
I don't know what.
I don't know.
don't like
I'm going to
that.
fuck Kadar, and I'm not going to expand on that.
Fuck.
What that mouth do though? I know where you go. I know where your mind goes. A lot of mouths.
There you go. There you go. That's my answer. That's my only answer, in fact. Marry Sovereign.
Okay.
I basically am already there.
That's true.
So thank you, Stringer, for that question. And there you go, Nightjar.
Fuck's sake.
We have yet another question from 02#7.
I also, these are the two people on the table who are like the most anti-romance in the party people.
I like
Look.
that in every game I play.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm the perpetually single person who doesn't
Yeah.
just doesn't care about anything ever in the way of romance. So why would I want to do it in my hobby? It's just stress. It's stress that I don't need, okay? I'm just, no.
Whereas like Kim
Is like,
Give it to me.
It's very funny when Kim gets very excited about that.
I got an achievement.
I think Rhiannon does like it as well, but
She
like
does.
Sentry
Sentry wasn't that character right now.
No,
Like
no,
Ophelia is, I
no.
think, relishing in it now. And
Right.
Chris Trott, I sort of forced into it by accident.
That's true. That's true.
Actually, no, because with Lucius, he was the one who I left it on the table and was just like, "That's cool. I'm going to put this here. You can do what you want with it." And then he was just like, "Yeah, I'll kiss him." I was like, "Okay."
Yeah.
I remember that with Lucius and Aradan. I was like, okay."
Y'all Breadmaker, what was your favorite RP moment at the table that you got to sit back and watch?
everyone.
So not your character, just another character roleplay moment that you.
the Quill Nova.
Quill Nova was
that
great.
was great as a DM. That was wonderful.
That was great to watch.
That was almost
I
the
quite like a
entire
lot of the
episode,
gruff Xanthias as well.
I think Kim Nova was probably my
Quill.
Quill Nova is probably my favorite one. Was when you were having that intense argument,
Yeah.
and then afterwards Tom and Kim were like, "Can we hug?"
Yeah, that was definitely one of those check-in episodes.
There was a check-in episode, but it was so good.
But in the moment, we fucking
It was.
hated each other.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, the
Yeah.
characters. hate it.
The
Yeah.
characters did. I love Ophelia's sermons.
Yes,
Anytime
those
Ophelia
are great.
opens a notebook, she's
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 written a
cooking.
speech.
She's cooking. Let her cook.
yeah. I love when Rowan interacts with mundane NPCs. I think there was one in episode 1 where he just spoke to someone about rocks.
The dwarf
Yeah,
lady,
the dwarf,
and it was
yeah.
like this old, like dying dwarf lady, and he was so like, "I love rocks."
Yeah, that was
but
was it.
It was also great for me to just introduce world building as well. I was like, "Yeah, I'll take it."
There was one in the last episode of Gruff and Daisy where Gruff
yeah.
was saying that it's they wouldn't ever leave their children, etc.,
Yeah.
etc.
That's true. Yeah.
Hint.
Yeah, it was quite on the nose. It was really well done. I thought it was just like, oh, gruff.
I think it was cleverly on the nose.
Yeah, well, yeah, cleverly on the nose, right? Like, well done.
Yeah. Let's see. Optimus BG. What's your favorite oh my god moment from all 3 campaigns? Like a plot twist where you just didn't expect it.
The coin working.
The coin. Oh, it was always going to work.
No, but I
right?
didn't expect it to work as well as it did.
to be so pivotal.
I didn't expect it to be so. I was like, I thought that I was going to use it and be like, well, I might get a little bit of something.
That reminds me, I've got a
But-
coin now.
Yeah, I know.
How about that?
Yeah, don't worry, chat will remind you. I didn't expect it to be quite as intense as it was, but Mark gave me a real good result for that.
You used it very cleverly, and your wording was perfect to the scenario. Hell yeah, I was going to give you a cool thing for that.
Vala
was great.
activating the portal. Which bit was that? Vala
So that was
activating
that's when she called through Callus, because it was you guys had all been captured
Yes,
at the
sorry,
Abbey,
episode 26. Yeah.
and I basically
yeah,
had to
that
play
was-
D&D by myself at home.
Yeah.
I had Vala's stat block, and I'm there, right? Okay, turn 1, she rolls stealth, she sneaks out. roll this.
Yeah.
Oh, there's guards here. She would try and stealth past them. She's going to pick the lock. And I just literally played D&D as Valor by myself. And I was like, she gets to this portal and would have this memory of like a sequence, like to put. She doesn't know what it does, but she'll put it in. And that was a very pivotal moment in the campaign.
I guess Eros also had the shift through space.
Yeah, that was a biggie.
When you had the knolls,
I think that actually worked out time-wise pretty well, because that was basically not long after we'd started external streams.
Yeah.
And then when we returned to the studio was not long after we got back to. Oh, right, okay, fine, fair enough. Hey, turns out I probably knew that plan, and I was just speaking.
No, I don't know. I don't think you did. Like that was me kind of thinking like, okay, well, I think like during COVID, I'm going to try and do this. Like,
Proto Magi Vault, obviously.
Proto Magi Vault is the most recent one for me. Probably is that Nat 20 to find out what was.
Yeah, when you observed.
Yeah, I observed a bit more than I intended to.
Quill coming back from the dead.
Yeah.
Wasn't really an oh my god moment, but it was a the abilities gained as a result of it was fucking rad, because he then got the Storm Eye.
That eye. I still love that. I gave you that, and you used it so fucking well.
It was such
so
like
good.
a potentially spicy broken item.
Oh yeah,
But it was great. It was you used it so good.
it was. I think it was the first time when like
You used it at the end of an episode specifically to set up a cliffhanger, and I was just so proud, and I was just like, I knew I could trust my boy. Like,
I'm the cliffhanger maker. I fucking love cliffhangers.
He does.
yeah, of course.
it was like on that recent episode, you said to me like, is there a way that you can like? And I was like, I've got you, boo.
Yeah, no, there was before the last episode. I was like, just as a content thing, we are 3 weeks out, so probably should leave on something. And Mark was just like, don't you worry, don't you worry,
Don't you worry, lad.
Okay, fair enough. I'll wait. What the fuck does that mean? I had no idea.
And then he drops it, and you're like, oh, okay.
It was awesome. Mankey, is there any chance of any US shows in the coming year? How about convention appearances?
It's very expensive to go because what we have to remember is we are 6 people.
Yeah, we have been doing a lot more live events in the last year. With
we have, which is
tons
great.
and tons, which is very, very fun.
We love doing them. We would need the support from a convention to be able to do that. So,
That's what I always say again. Is when I
absolutely.
get asked a lot, and it's just like I love conventions. We all love. I think
would
we actually
be
all
there
love
in a
conventions.
heartbeat. Yeah,
We used to
absolutely.
love doing the stuff out like the D&D events out in LA and Seattle and places like that. But we just can't afford to do it on our own. We would literally need the convention to sponsor us basically and to provide that support to go out there. And in return, like we gladly will do like live shows and panels and all of that kind of good stuff. But also it's the contacts sometimes. Like we don't know the people who run these events or who handle this stuff. And
we'd love to do more though. We'd absolutely love to.
Yeah. Especially out in the US and stuff like that. Like, it is going to be a little bit harder to travel and things.
I've
But
enjoyed the times we have gone over there.
yeah.
Remember we went to Seattle and just lost our
Seattle
minds.
was great. LA was great. Not to get political, I don't want to go to the US.
I mean
that's my answer.
there is that as well. Like as much as I
not
would love
great
to
right
do
now.
it, it's maybe when you 3 years 1 month
Not you
see.
specifically, of course.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
We'd love to meet you
Yeah.
elsewhere. Anyway, not to delve on it. Let's go to Canada.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll go wherever. Can we go to Australia?
It's legit one of my dreams
my
to go to
God.
Canada.
I'd love to do Canada.
To go to Australia.
You can do Australia.
Mark's
I don't want to
too scared of the
go.
bugs.
There's
You
too
don't
many
want to do
bugs. Scary.
it. No.
Yes, scary.
FMR 1990. Is there any plans to do anything with the E33 guys, Expedition 33 guys? The War Child stream for Jingle Jam just gave me a very high roller chaos vibes, and I know you guys have friendly.
Oh, like Jen and
love-
Aliona. I
we
thought
love
you meant the
them.
devs. Yeah, gosh, yeah, we love those guys. Like
We love
Jen,
them, but
Jen and
they're
Aliona.
also very, very busy humans. But like,
Yeah.
if we're ever in the same vicinity, yeah, we absolutely would.
If the Baldur's Gate stream is the only thing you've, well, not the only thing, if the only thing that you've seen Jennifer English in, she also joined us for an MCM.
Yes,
it was
and
Insomnia.
Aliona, yeah.
No, Insomnia, sorry. So there is a live event where Jen and
They made
Aliona joined us.
their first D&D original characters.
Yeah. So we have done stuff.
We'd always love to work with them.
Well,
If they
just
wanna come-
recently, Tim Downey was in Bryony's Christmas Carol that
was.
myself and Tom were in.
That's right.
If
right.
you haven't seen that, by the way, literally our friend
Please go
Bryony K,
watch
who's
it.
been on the channel,
Yeah.
did a reading of A Christmas Carol and got a load of us to voice all the parts.
Every character is voiced.
And Tim Downey, Gale of Waterdeep.
Yeah.
Gale of Waterdeep is in it.
Big magic.
I play Scrooge.
And I am a child at the end.
The best child at the end.
Walker.
It's Christmas Day!
Oh, it is Christmas Day.
There's like me. There's me going full globe theatre, and then you get this guy.
I sent many recordings to Bryony, figuring out the best way to do this character. Deleted all but one because the best take was the one where I was far away. I went actively like across the room from my mic and then went, "Whoa, it is Christmas Day," and that was the best one.
It's very good. You should go watch it.
As an editor, if someone sent me that and said like, "Here you go, this is the best take I got," I would have killed them. We had a message from Gamer Kevin 1985 that said, "What was the biggest /best plot twist that's been introduced into the storyline?" I guess it's not far from the OMG moment, but
Yeah, probably, yeah.
what's your favourite plot twist that you I guess have held on to and then revealed to
Have I done many plot twists?
Brookstone? I guess that doesn't really
It's not really
count.
a twist. It's like a betrayal. I guess like Valor, like being related to Callus, was like a big one that sort of like came out.
Oh yeah.
The Callus Siaska, that Siaska was the one who purposely killed herself rather than it being Callus that
Yes,
killed her. That was
yeah.
quite a big one that I
twist in
held
the
on for
story.
a long time. Because I remember you guys being like, wait, what? Like, whoa! Because like even the intro had it the other way round.
I think you kept saying for the longest time that there's
more to the
something
story.
that you have
Yeah.
told like only one person about that you can't wait to reveal.
Yeah.
And I think it was that.
Yeah, and it was the fact that they were in love and like they were super close and stuff.
When will ZZZ make a return?
Maybe never.
Maybe never. That might be the last we
mysterious-
ever see of them
Mysterious wizard.
until the hunt for ZZZ, which is a game.
Live show.
We should absolutely do that.
That's a live show, dude.
We should absolutely do it for a live show. We
Hunt
should
for
do it.
ZZZ. The next High Rollers exclusive live show.
You go to use the clever toad and you get sucked in.
Oh my god.
Like Tron.
Like Tron.
And then we find out that we go to another dimension and Quill's there already. Come out! I know you're here!
Yeah.
Where's my money, Strahd? Where's my money?
My money. Strahd owes me money. Bionic Fenrir, you mentioned you wanted more guests. Obviously, that hasn't quite happened, but can we expect more guests in 2026?
Yeah.
It is something I would love to do. Yeah, it's just one of, again, it's that thing of like I'm very disorganized and guests require a lot of organization.
Yeah.
It's making that happen basically. I've already spoken to a few people that would love to do it. We've got, people like Jane from Oxventure who, I've done a bunch of stuff with recently. I'd love to get Jane on it. Maya is another one I'd love to get involved again. Josephine, JCBM, like the No Rolls Bard guys. I'd also love to get some of like some of the Yogs guys. Paul Rudd, Sabrina Carpenter.
They're interested.
But like, I'd love to get Angry Tom to come in and do something with us because me and Trot have done a bunch of stuff with Mystery Quest and he's great to play with. Maybe some one-shot stuff with him or get him in as a fun role for Altheya or something like that. But also I'd love to like reach out and work with new creators and stuff, like, people that, God, I mean, or also like, God, like, the next time Matt's over in London, God, that would be an amazing thing to get him to come in and play with us for a bit.
Busy man.
But he's a busy man, and that's the thing. And these things require coordination, they require planning, they require scheduling, and it's very hard to do.
Yeah, like Jen and Aliona have been all over the world recently.
Yeah, God, like trying to
having
pin
the
them
best
down.
time.
Yeah.
You need to pin these people down.
It is fully within my power to make Matt less busy. I don't.
What?
It's fully within my power to make Matt less busy.
We're talking about Matt.
Mercer.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm talking about Matt Toffolo.
Well, I mean, like, Matt Toffolo is
Matt
one
Toffolo is
that we've chatted about.
Yeah, we have.
We'd love to get Matt back in. We love that boy.
He's a great boy.
So it's my fault that Matt's not.
Yeah.
Toffolo is not in.
a
Oh,
cruel
okay,
boss.
it's your fault. He's like, I took his space and I'm never returning.
I'm never
it to
giving
him.
it back.
Sorry. And then I gave him my work. Yes.
Yes.
Short answer, yes.
Sorry.
More
My
guests,
answer was
good.
Paul Rudd.
I'd love to get Paul Rudd.
Sure.
I think he'd have a lovely time.
He would have a fucking awesome
Ben
time.
Schwartz.
Oh, he'd be
Oh,
great.
yeah.
He'd be great.
Done stuff with the Grumps.
Yeah.
You know, maybe one day.
Thomas Middleditch.
Who?
Thomas
Yeah,
Middleditch.
he'd be. Yeah,
Who?
He
he does the things with the.
Schwartz and Middleditch
Yeah.
did a live.
Have you not seen that? The
It's
improv
great,
thing
isn't
that
it?
they do. Oh my
I
god, you
only
should
know
watch it.
Sonic.
Oh my god, you should watch that improv. It's so good.
Thomas Middleditch has done a lot of stuff with Grumps as well.
Yeah,
I think you might recognise him.
it's yeah, they do. It's on Netflix, isn't it? They're
is, yeah.
they're improv. It's they're really good together.
I'm Los. That was that. Anyway, astropathic art. Astropathic?
You do it, boy.
If you're trying to introduce someone to high rollers, what is your go-to clip?
Oh god.
Go to clip. Ooh.
Yeah, like it doesn't have to be like a short that I've made, but like just a small taster.
Kilara speech.
That's I mean that is one of the highest viewed clips we have on the
Is it?
channel on Twitch. Yeah, Kalara.
cows. Cows for the stupidity
Cows
and
for
the ease
dumb.
of it.
Yeah. I think that's the thing.
I think
but
that's if
you've
it's
got to
someone
have a
who's
mix
not,
of everything.
If it's someone who's not played D&D before, I think the simplest thing that's easily understood is the best thing to give them.
Yes, but I think also with the Clara speech, because there's no rolls, it's just an epic speech and your reactions to it. Because what you want to do is you want to send them the cow one. Like, I would almost want to send them 3 things, where it's like, here's us being funny, here's us being emotional and serious, now here's us being fucking mega epic. Because those are, I think, the 3 things that, like, High Rollers does really, really well.
What are you laughing at?
I was going to look at like what are the most viewed Twitch
Turcanis?
clips that we have. I Am Kalara, Sorrow Incarnate is not our highest viewed.
Is it the
Twitch
wish?
clip. You know what it is, do you?
No, what is it?
Okay, it's the, oh, is it? Oh, look at this guy ruining his words. I just said the name. How hard is it to repeat? You, when you nitro fired on me for missing out Lucius after, that was like 4 episodes prior as well.
I hold a grudge sometimes. No, I don't. But it was very funny.
After that is TPK of Laughter. I don't know what that is.
Could
That
be
could be
anything.
so many things.
That could be the origin. That could be the first
That
one.
could be the can Coke opening, you know?
Actually, I'm just going to watch it.
Tom's just going to start doing YouTube reacts on our stream, Q&A stream.
Have a good fucking laugh at old
That
Mark.
is the,
yeah.
the when you first fucked up. So the first 2
Fucked up,
clips, the first and the third. Stop playing. That's me talking. Sorry.
So it's basically your
My
Mark
rant.
moments that you.
Listen.
Trot makes everyone cry with the greatest and most Nordic ad of all time, NordVPN.
Oh, those were great.
Trot dropping a biscuit.
Oh, the biscuit and the tea was good.
This one doesn't have a name, but it's from the final episode.
I don't think I would use any of these to sell
I wouldn't
someone on
use
High
those.
Rollers. I think they're very good if you're already a High Rollers fan, but if you're not, I would not send you these clips.
One of them just says "in memory of Chris Trot." I don't know what that's related to.
Okay.
The Bertie moment when I put Nerman in the
Oh,
horse.
Nerman. Fucking hell.
Nerman, I put in Grundle.
Yeah, in Grundle.
Wendell!
Put him in Grundle!
And then there's a Chaos Twin moment where Reeve falls over.
Yeah, she did fall over pretty good, though. She did take a tumble.
What game is that?
You're playing
It
Alien
wasn't
Isolation.
Alien
even that.
Isolation.
It was just
Still the
Oh, no, it was just when she was walking in. She
It was
fucking
the
fell.
stream intro. We always did something fucking stupid with Chaos Twins, and she walked in like knees high, kind of like this, and tried to walk in, and then just completely collapsed backwards. Anyway, High Rollers clips. There's a lot there. So I think my go-to would be the Wish Ring.
The Wish Ring is a good one as well. I think that's one of the stupid ones.
Although
It is one that gets a lot of feedback.
feedback, yeah. This GM shit. That's not how Wish works. It's just like, yes, we know.
I can't believe he would do that to one of his players.
Yeah.
That's such
can you
a dick
imagine? Can you
move.
imagine?
Please view this in context of knowing that we're all friends and we've been playing a long time.
Yeah, some people play games with their friends.
Yeah, can you imagine?
Can you imagine?
But yeah, it does. Those make me laugh, though, to be fair, more than anything. Because I know that you guys are all chill about it.
Yeah.
And I know all the extra context of, like,
wouldn't have
how
done
much
it to-
warning he got and,
Yeah.
like, everything else.
Anyway,
God, it's his fucking face in that is still so funny.
he was so confused.
It's just like, I wish to be a birdie.
I think we all caught on before he did.
Yeah, and it's like, I think you, Katie, are the first
I
one.
was
You're
the
like,
first one.
oh no.
Because I remember when you went, if you fucking wear that ring, I was like,
say
he's
this.
gonna do it. He's
Yeah.
absolutely gonna fucking do it.
And I think Tom tries to defend him, like, no, he didn't say that, no.
I did, yeah. I did. I tried to figure it out for him.
There wasn't any.
There's also my double nat 20 death saves.
Oh, that was good.
Oh.
Yeah.
He has risen again.
You
He's
can't
risen.
kill me. I am arisen. Falco Nyan, once again, are there any board games you want to recommend? I've already asked that question. Whoops! Eleanor has a question here that says, what are your favourites of the TTRPGs you've played on stream? Are there any others that you have not yet played but want to try?
Many. So many
Favourite
games.
TTRPG we've played on stream?
Not-
I love Stormlight.
Oh.
Starlight was great.
Stormlight might be
Probably Stormlight.
it might be just
Now, was that because of the
its-
system or because of the setting?
It might be the skin that I love about it.
I think it might be the setting for me, honestly. But that's
I did like the setting. There were some really
important.
cool things about it. Daggerheart, eventually, I came to love.
Yeah, you were very hesitant on that first time we played.
Yeah, I really didn't get it the first time. It was also when I was reading the rules, I had a lot of questions where I was like, man, this is just a streamer game. And I don't understand normies playing it. It's
It's
one way of putting it.
definitely tailored. It's a game that is tailored to people who are more creative and like, you know, and don't just want to punch goblin, you know.
Yeah, I had a lot of
we are.
concerns about it, but then we tweaked it and we tried some alternate rules and stuff, and it took me a long time to understand it. Which other TTRPGs kind of grabbed you straight away, and for some reason Daggerheart just took me a long time. To
See, I'm the opposite. Like Daggerheart, like I instantly loved it, and I love running it. Like I genuinely love Daggerheart immensely. So not
Yeah.
just because it's Darrington, but because I love the way that it plays and the things that you can do in it, and the way that people make characters and stuff. I really, really like. I do still need to try Draw Steel. I do have it at home now,
I've been to try it.
but it's that's a good one.
I think there was a question at some point of someone asking if we are going to return to Daggerheart.
Yes,
That's
100%.
That's 100%. It's going to happen at some point.
Yeah. It's like one of my things that I desperately want to do early next year is do a new Daggerheart miniseries.
I am definitely now at the point with Daggerheart, just to clarify, where I'm like,
Yeah.
I can understand how this is a competitor now.
Yeah.
And would more than happily love to try it again.
Boy Red.
Oh, nice.
He's red now.
A red lad. I last year, in fact, was going to DM a game
Yes, you were.
on High Rollers.
Fabula
We're gonna do
Ultima.
we're going to play Fabula Ultima.
That's all one I
Which is
definitely
a,
want to play.
TTRPG. No, sorry, a JRPG TTRPG.
Done in sort of old school Final Fantasy, not like modern JRPG. It's like very like old school Final
Yeah, and
Fantasy.
I got so far. I ran a game privately to figure it out, and I even sent characters to you guys. And then it was literally, I think Kim went away, and I was very specific of like, I want everyone who said they want to play it because I know that they are going to love it. And it was just, we just couldn't figure out the best time for it. And then January came around and I went back to work and then I lost all of my energy again. But Fabula Ultima I was almost certainly going to run that and then I just didn't.
Edge of the Empire will always be one of mine. I love the Star Wars system, the FFG Star Wars system. I love it. I will always love that system. The Lord of the Rings, we did the 5th edition version of it, but I would love to at one point try the One Ring, which is basically its own unique system of rules, but a similar style of game.
I did like the Lord of the Rings ones a lot. You know what? I was actually surprised. I really enjoyed the Discworld
Yeah.
one shot that we did because it's so simple that it let you just have fun.
See, I think
It was just a
that's
fun narrative, but it's a very narrative thing. It's not.
yeah.
It's
Also,
not so much. Yeah.
I love my mechanics, so I kind of miss that. Like, I'm
I
like
liked it.
it's too simple for me. Like, I'm like, but me want Numby and power and
I do like Big Numby.
fun.
But then I also
I think it's quite refreshing.
it's,
Yeah, it was definitely a fun one to do.
It's basically the experience as part of Daggerheart, just expanded on.
less mechanical.
Which is it's fun. It's a nice
What
thing.
other
There's-
games have I got?
I've got a good question here actually from Miss Lexosaurus. It said, "What would you recommend as a jumping point for someone looking to explore different TTRPGs but are only familiar with and loving D&D?" I mean, obviously, Daggerheart is worth a look at.
Yeah. People get on with it. Daggerheart
Pathfinder-
tends to work really well for new people.
Yeah.
Like people who've never played a game before, because then you don't have to unlearn things that you've learned from D&D and Pathfinder. Pathfinder is one where I know a lot of people that love Pathfinder, and I've
There
played
is
a bit of it.
so much like
It's quite a lot.
there is
I
a
think.
wall you have to break through.
I have not broken through the wall.
I think all of us are yet to break through the wall. Every time I hear about it, like we speak to Rithian and Kirsty and those
Yeah,
guys who play it,
yeah.
and every time they tell me about it, I'm like, okay, I really like that system. I really
Yeah.
like that mechanic. I like
Yeah.
how this
The three
works.
action
I just
points,
need
like,
to.
so that-
I need to break it and actually figure out because I think I would.
There's a
really
lot
like
of parts of it
just
that I
need
really
to-
like. I just it's not.
There's
I
also a
think-
lot you wouldn't like.
But it
Yeah,
could
it
also
probably is, yeah.
it
No,
could
I-
also be because of that thing of unlearning what you're used
Yeah.
to then get used to something new. I feel like it's quite a crunchy system
Very
to get used
crunchy.
to.
Very crunchy system.
Not that it's not good. It's just it would take.
And
some
that's
time.
it. This is the thing, is like people will be like, oh, boo Pathfinder, oh, boo D&D 5e, like, you know, and I'm like, look, they're different games and they do
Yeah.
different things,
Yeah.
and it's okay to like both of them. Neither of them are bad. They're both
No.
good at what they do, and I will stand by that. A lot of people are like, D&D 5e's crap, and I'm like, no, it's not. It's good for what it is. Can it do everything? No.
Oh, yeah,
Does it
it's got stuff wrong
serve
with
my
it.
purpose? 100%.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
how to use it really well.
It's certainly not perfect.
by no means.
And that's why we play in such a not heavily homebrewed. I mean,
Well, it's-
there are rules that have been introduced, and it's good that it is a modular system.
But
that
also,
allows you to
I'm
do that.
as a DM, I'm very flexible, and I will
Yeah,
change
I think
those
that's
rules,
the difference.
right?
I think the difference is that how your
Five,
DM does it.
5e works really well when you have a very experienced GM who knows what they're doing.
Absolutely.
And can change things, and because the system itself is versatile and flexible enough to let the GM do that. Whereas like games like the Avatar RPG, if you guys remember when we played that,
Yeah.
I felt so like I can't really like improvise that much in that system
that was a
because
very-
it's so like rigid in its
It was
like how
also
it works.
very, very role play heavy.
Yeah.
which I'm sure some people
yeah,
would love it.
but would love it, right? Like
I'm trying to remember. There was literally scenes where you could bolster your allies and stuff, but you had to do it through a narrative
Yeah.
scene, and it was like
that's a fun thing
yeah.
to do.
It is a fun way of doing it. It's
But
not
the
how
GM
I
has a lot less movement. The other one I would say on that, by the way, which might sound as a bit of a weird one, Call of Cthulhu, the actual proper
Actually,
Call of
yeah,
Cthulhu.
Call of Cthulhu is actually really good.
D100 is actually
Yeah.
quite simple.
Yeah.
It's really fun. It's, you know, Cthulhu and H.P. Lovecraft, you know, problematic, whatever. But as a system, it's very believable. You could run like a game like The Mummy, in Pulp Cthulhu, and it's actually really good.
Yeah, I think in terms of how to recommend away from D&D, it's a difficult one. Like, find the one element of D&D that you
Yeah,
love.
that's a good idea.
And
yeah.
there is almost certainly another TTRPG that has
has that,
identified that
yeah.
and expanded on it.
Yeah.
It will
does
probably
something in a
remove.
different way.
It will probably remove some things that you like about D&D, but it will do
Yeah.
something well.
Like, I could say, like, if you want to play a game that's a bit that's like D&D 5e, but is more about like dungeon exploration, it's a bit harder, it's a bit more grimdark, it's a bit harsher, I would say try either Shadowdark or Morkborg, right? Like, those are two games that are very similar mechanically, and they have the fantasy tropes, especially Shadowdark, but it's a bit tougher, it's a bit more grimdark, it's a bit more focused on that old school D&D dungeon crawling. If you want to play something that's a bit more heroic and narrative and bright and colorful, do Daggerheart. If you want, there's a system called Worlds Without Number, which is extremely crunchy, but is like so good at like helping build the world out with the players and
Yeah.
like does this amazing job. You want to play Star Wars, play Final Fantasy Flight Star Wars RPG Edge of the Empire.
Yeah, there's tons and
Tons of stuff.
out there. But yeah, there's also tons of discourse out there as well.
Yes.
You could probably find another
true.
person that has exactly the same issue as you, or is looking for the same things as you are. It does mean you have to then sift through Google AI. But Shenanigans, what are your thoughts on playing Lancer RPG, the mech TTRPG?
It's one that I've had on the cards, and I have an idea of something I would like to do with it.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
We won't expand on that. But
it's not going to be for everybody because like I would want to play it as very anime, but I've got a cool idea for it. Lance is one of those games that I really want to give a go, but again I would probably quite heavily modify it because that's what I would want to do.
Yeah.
'Cause I can't help myself.
Yeah,
No, you
Lancer. Yeah, we've definitely looked at Lancer before.
But again, it's like I think like it's not mechs aren't everybody at this table's kind of jam. Kim as well. Like I don't think Kim would. She likes Pacific Rim, but this is more Gundam.
I'm not so much into the
Animes.
animus. Sorry,
No, that's
Sorry,
fine.
world.
It's different things for different people, right?
it's not my jam.
It's not your jam. Lord of the Rings, though.
Lord of the Rings though is very much my jam.
Okay, in that case, what word does Gimli use to describe his fall from a horse en route to Helm's Deep?
I don't know. These are very stupid questions.
The Lord of the Rings Trivial Pursuit.
It was an accident. It was an accident. No, it was deliberate. He said it was deliberate.
Deliberate is the
Deliberate,
answer.
sorry.
How
It was
many
deliberate.
blades crown the tower at Isengard?
6.
4?
4.
4.
Well done. There you go. Anyway, moving back. I want to do a quiz stream at some point, by the way.
Quiz stream.
Yeah, I've been meaning
What kind
to
of quiz?
Not sure.
General trivia or?
Probably try and make it D&D focused, but I'm going to run a quiz stream at some point.
Okay.
Anyway, and you all have to be in it.
Next Jingle
Right,
Jam.
I see.
No, it'll be ready before then.
Okay.
This Jingle Jam. It was ready 2 weeks
It
ago.
was ready 2 weeks ago. We're going back in time, baby!
Going back in time.
I've been watching a ton of like Pokemon quiz streams. If you know who they are, I've forgotten their names, but I want to do stuff like that for D&D.
New format, new show format. Every week, tune in. Tom's going to get a special guest.
Quiz time with me, your guy.
Quiz Tom.
What
What could be a good like
gonna make his own
D&D
theme
quiz show name?
Roll for intelligence.
Intelligence save, yeah.
Intelligence save.
Is it like a Eye of the Beholder? No, something like that.
Quiz quads.
Quiz
Number
call.
Wang.
There you go.
That's number one.
Send us some quiz show name ideas. Okay,
You should
so
get Dr. Simon Clark on it if you do it.
Yeah.
yeah, we can get loads of different.
He does play D&D.
No, he
Feeble
plays.
mind.
Feeble
That's
Mind.
a good one.
Although
Holy shit.
they removed that, they renamed that spell in 2024.
Okay,
Doesn't matter.
it's
Still
it's
good
coming
now.
back in quiz form.
I mean, Dr. Simon Clark makes quizzes and also plays D&D.
Yeah.
Dump stat, I like that. Inspiration, that's good. History check, yeah.
Mind Fog.
Mind fog, yeah. I could be the mind flayer, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm your mind flayer, Tom.
Oh, like the Chaser, you have to beat the Mind Flayer.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And you beat the Mind Flayer by answering these trivia questions, and every trivia question deals damage to the Mind Flayer. And the harder you choose the level of difficulty to try and do more damage, and each person in the quiz team picks a class and they have a special power that they can use once per game.
It's evolving!
Yeah, we'll do it, dude.
It's evolving!
Next week, we're going to be running a quiz stream.
Mind Flayer.
It's called Mind Flayer. Escape the Mind Flayer.
Genuinely, I know people on Twitch, like Joe Fudge would be 100% up for that, and like we could probably get a bunch of people on that
Oh,
show.
yeah, you
Yeah.
could.
Get Dodger on it, like Jesse.
An alternate name could have just been Quiz with 3 Z's.
Would you be the host, Tom?
Yeah, I want to make it.
So are you the host, or do you want to be the Mind?
I'm the Mind Flayer.
So would you have a separate host?
No, I'm just
host
just
it.
being like. Blah, 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 blah. You want to host
I'll
it?
host it.
No, you're
Yeah.
playing.
No, I want to host it.
You're the captain of every team every week.
Absolutely fucking not. I would.
Oh,
be the most useless
would I lie
person.
to you? Kind of.
Demands and deliberations.
Can I just?
commission it,
Can I make my
knowledge share.
teammates do everything for me and not do anything because I'm so unintelligent that. Okay, I'll do that.
I need to figure out all the categories and stuff. I think one of the categories will literally just be like a maths round. Where,
fuck
do
that.
you remember? Here's a this is a real throwback. YogCon pub quiz.
Oh God.
Oh yeah. That wonderful
a
pub quiz.
technical fucking nightmare.
Technical masterpiece.
Genuinely one of the worst working days of my life.
Oh my
But
God.
in the lead up to it, we filmed tons and tons of stuff
remember.
of like movie replicas and things like that. There was a round that never made it in because of the technical nightmare that we filmed Mark as a classical dungeon master, finding you in the street and stuff, and then asking you a question like, "You've cast fireball
God, yeah, I remember
on an
that.
imp who is resistant to fire damage," and it was like a long series of things. And the question was, how much damage have you dealt to this creature? But you had all of the hints there and all of that stuff. That it was basically like 56.
Yeah, because I think it was like we
plus
didn't
2.
tell them that like the imp was fire resistant, but it was described as like a fire covered imp. You can't.
No, I think it was literally like the premise of it was just a very, very long question, and
Yeah.
the challenge was find the question within that mess of stuff. And it was literally like you cast fireball at an imp who is resistant to fire, meaning they take half damage. And then it's like, oh my God, I've been overloaded with information. What's the actual question here? And it's just fire damage divided by 2.
Yeah.
That never actually made it into the YogCon thing. I wonder if I still have that.
Find it.
I must do.
It'll be.
Must do.
it'll be
Yeah,
on
I
the
think I might be able to
internal
find
server.
that. I'm going to put that. If I find it, I'm going to put those on the Patreon.
Can you send it to our Discord?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I'll try and find that. But that would have been years ago, YogCon. Anyway, where was I? What was the last one I asked?
I can't stop thinking about Mind Flayer.
Mind Flayer's pretty cool. Mind Flayer's pretty cool. Even if it's just like a little
The
demon
logo
thing.
would be like a Mind Flayer face.
It's just like a demon thing going across the screen at the bottom, and as time goes on, it's getting closer and closer and closer to you. It's got a health bar underneath it. You do more damage to it. You've also got health too, so you can't be eliminated from the game. If you get a question wrong, you lose health. So
If you get a question right, you do damage. If you get a question wrong, you
Yeah.
lose health.
and whoever wins is either the person who gets the kill on it, or
And like maybe one of the things
Does
is
the
like
most
turning around.
damage.
In this next question, there's a chance to get a treasure chest.
Yeah.
If you guys get this right, you get the loot
you get a
that's
little
inside.
token. You get a little token.
What's inside could do more damage on your next correct answer. Could be a potion of healing.
Yeah.
So a player can like
It's
get back in the fight.
it's a double-edged sword. If you get the question wrong, it deals double damage to you.
Yeah.
If you do get a
No,
question
you
right,
get it wrong. It's a mimic.
yeah. There's the escape the
Mind
mind flayer quiz game coming to high rollers soon.
You should just cut in. It's like you hosting it, and we'll get one of those. I know a guy who has a Mind Flayer mask, like a latex mask, and we just film like a section where like the Mind Flayer just is like ominously looking at the screen, and you just have that flash up.
My guy, it's going to be run in PowerPoint.
No budget.
Shield
What
Wolf.
budget?
What budget?
Oh, sorry, I've skipped a load here.
Another Kickstarter coming at you.
Yeah.
in 2026. Beat the Mind Flayer.
Take notes, this is
would.
gold. I've got it's all in here. Ortislock, what are the birthdays of your Altheya characters?
I
Do they
don't
celebrate
know.
their birthdays in Altheya? I don't think we've ever had a birthday
I don't know.
for our characters.
You
have
guys
we?
can pick one. I've got the calendar.
Where are we currently?
I need my laptop.
It's
as well, my
tomorrow.
notes.
Mine was the day before the campaign started, so it's the furthest away possible.
But no, I mean you could literally pick like a month and a day.
I don't. I don't know.
You'd have to pick. So in Altheya, it would be the month, the what moon phase, and then the day, because you have first moon,
Yes.
second moon, late
Yeah.
moon. So it'd be like, Xanthius would be the second of green tide, mid moon.
I don't know. Hey, I'm going to put this to the community. What season do you reckon? What does
Well, because the
Xanthius give
seasons
off?
are all based on the dragons, right? So
Yeah.
would he be in the gold dragon
He would
or the
be.
bronze dragon?
It would be nice if he was in the bronze.
Be pretty cool.
Yeah. Still need to explore that one.
Oh. Well, maybe.
Um,
Maybe.
Oceans don't. They celebrate their death days. Is someone suggesting?
Yeah.
Sun Tiger.
Yeah.
Would make sense.
Well, I imagine, yeah, like the day that they became undead, right? Like, would be their thing for the actual, like, intelligent undead.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, the peasant classes probably would still note the birth date because they would want to know how old they are.
Sorry, I'm yawning. It's been a busy week. Shield Wolf. I know that Trot and Kim have run some games, but will Katie, Ree, and Tom try their hands at GMC and perhaps run a one-shot sometime in the future?
My brain
Probably.
will not compute that.
Yeah, that's fair. I like I said, I do Fabula Ultimate. I don't think I do a D&D one necessarily. If I did, the only way this would happen, and me and Ree have spoken about this, is that we would dual DM.
Oh yeah,
That's going to
We
happen
have
at some
actually.
point for sure.
Yeah, we have to.
But we've got no idea what it would be. There was an idea of us doing one. Fuck, what was it? There was me and Ree spoke a lot about this, and then it disappeared for some reason. Oh yeah, she had a child.
That'll do it.
That'll do it. Where I think the characters had a character sheet that was totally blank. And there were no rules.
Oh my god.
Okay.
And I think we were going to just make stuff up as we went along.
Okay.
We weren't going to play any TTRPG system or really any story at all.
So it was just going to be chaos. It was just going to listen to Tom and Ree be chaotic for
Yeah,
however long.
there was a structure to it that it had some kind of guidance in mind of where it was going to go.
I don't
but I
believe
think
you.
there was an idea of like, what is my strength score? I don't know. You tell me.
Oh my
35?
God.
Yeah, okay, now it is.
Fucking
Or
hell.
no, it's not, and we don't know why or care to explain it.
Jeez.
There was a structure in mind of what it was, and I've completely forgotten what it was. Bryony has a question.
Bryony?
Bryony from Twitch chat that says, I have a question. If you've been hiking for, say, 4 hours
No, Brian.
in the blistering heat,
Bryony, why would you do this?
that was the entire question, but I'll finish it off. And you get to the top of a hill and encounter a swimming pool, I think it was.
It is a blisteringly hot day, and there's no description on whether the pool is hot or cold. It is just a pool at the very top.
And there's a form of an oasis, whether it is just a pool. Continue.
And there's a turd floating in the middle of it. Do you go for a swim?
After your 4-hour hike in the blistering heat.
Yes.
Now, my question was, how big's the pool?
You can't
This is
ask
the thing,
questions.
nobody else got to ask questions. You had to
Why
answer on
can I
those-
not? It
because
really
those
fucking
were the
annoys me.
parameters.
It annoys me so much that I cannot ask a question.
All the info that
I'm
you have
looking
is
at
there.
the pool and the shit.
Dude, it was on, like, there was no, you couldn't ask any more parameters. It was on Gartic or whatever it was. Or
But it
Jackpot.
really is a massive decider if I'm.
But you don't get to pick that. Nobody else got to ask those questions.
If the shit is as big as the pool, I'm not jumping in.
Assume it's a normal-sized human shit. I think most people would make that
Normal-sized
assumption.
It's a normal sized shit.
Yeah.
But you can see it. It's very visible.
In the middle.
How big's the pool?
I get you
we
can't have
don't
any further
know.
information.
What do you mean I can't have further information?
can't
If it's an
have
Olympic-sized
information.
Nobody
swimming pool-
else got that
Nobody else got it.
information.
They are stupid for not asking.
No, because they couldn't ask.
Why couldn't they
It was not in a
ask?
video game.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! It's a pool. I'm imagining an Olympic-sized swimming pool.
Sure, do whatever you want.
I'm in. Easy.
Okay, you're a poo swimmer.
Judge him.
It's not a poo swimmer.
You're a dude. Sorry, you jumped in the pool.
Have
with
you
the
ever
poo.
been in the ocean?
You're a pool swimmer.
Have you ever been in the ocean?
I've been in the
You're
ocean.
a pool swimmer.
No,
Poo swimmer, sorry.
different.
What do you mean it's different? There is a planet-sized pool that you have jumped into, and
Yeah.
there is certainly many a
Okay,
shit.
okay,
I'm sure
okay,
there is,
okay.
but that's not
if
how
you
it
went
gets
to the
determined.
beach
Yeah.
and you were about to go and take a swim in the ocean, and there's a turd that's very visibly floating
Floating
in the
in the
ocean, would
area
you
that
still
you're
swim?
going to go swim.
I would move down a little bit.
I just fucking wouldn't do it.
You would
after-
not go in
No,
the
it would
ocean
put me
at
off.
all.
It would put me off. I'd be
Not
like,
2 days later.
No,
'Cause the
I'd be
poo's
put
gone by then.
off.
So you
I'd
would.
be put off.
I would swim 2 days later.
I'm just saying there is so much shit in the ocean.
No, yeah, no, but
I
that's
think the
not the
ratio
question.
of shit to water
The
is
question isn't the
significantly
ocean.
higher.
That's not in the.
But that's what I'm saying.
parameters of
How big's the
question.
pool? And the pool-
Nobody else got to ask that.
I think they're stupid.
Okay, dude.
They're stupid for doing so, for not asking.
Well, all I'm saying is that Boba and Mousy are going to put you down as a poo swimmer. That's all
I absolutely
know.
am then, because Olympics.
I am. You know what?
Yeah, you know what?
I'm a proud poo
And
swimmer.
I'm going to say it. They've been in the ocean. They are.
So you're saying they're poo
They're
swimmers
poo
too?
swimmers too. Everyone is. If you haven't swum in the ocean or shit in the bath, if it was a bath and there's a shit in it, no way.
Yeah, of course. What? How's that even a question?
Yeah, but then that's the thing.
I'm
is
trying to
what
work out my ratio.
If the size of the pool, like,
So
there's
at
no.
what point is the pool big enough?
That's the thing. That's the question. What point is the pool big enough?
Now, when you
that
say regular human-sized poo, I need to know this because, like,
fuck's sake.
now
This is nearly as bad as the
I've seen
Final
one this
Fantasy
big.
book last time.
I've seen one this big on the path, and it was monstrous.
You did. I remember. I remember you
remember
specifically
you saying
messaged the
that,
Discord
actually.
about
You
it.
did. You messaged
It was unbelievable, and honestly, I had to stand there and applaud for a while. But that's not a regular. Well, the culprit might have been nearby. They might have come back to the scene of the crime. They needed to know that they were appreciated because they went through something.
They went through.
And I needed,
Surely if it was on the street, it was an animal. It wasn't a person.
He said it was a human, definitely a human one.
But I don't know how you would know.
it was right by Queen Square. Like, well, I don't know what kind of animal would have been able to do that. It's not close.
You're saying a human
It's not
could?
close enough to the ocean for a whale to have done it. And it was whale-sized.
So how could that be a human then?
Well, werewolves are real then.
Yeah, I think what that is
it wouldn't have been a fox.
You've discovered that werewolves are real.
There's no
Are
buffalo.
there no more Q&A questions?
Yeah, there are, yeah.
Maybe we should answer those.
Well, thanks, Bryony.
Thanks, Bryony, for derailing our
it.
stream.
Bryony.
I might make a website.
Bryony.
I might
What?
make a website that is
Are you a
like...
poo swimmer or not?
There's like a tiny little part of the screen that's like a shit. And then you slowly expand the size of the pool to the point where you're like, okay, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Right,
This is when I
gotcha.
get in.
Okay. Yeah.
And then
Can you actually
calculate.
make that though?
I'll try. And then calculate everyone's like results and just
determine
see what the average
risk.
scale is. And when you have answered your amount, it will then say, oh, about the size of an Olympic swimming pool. Oh, about the size of this lake in this country. Figure out the point in which...
If it's too small, would it just say you are a poo swimmer?
But by that measure, don't you also need to
no.
put like a temperature gauge? Like you determine the temperature as well.
I don't think the temperature comes into
It's
it.
blisteringly hot.
But I don't think the temperature comes into the fact of the
It doesn't
decision.
matter how hot it is. The water is going to help you, regardless, right? Would you drink it?
No.
No.
Oh God,
You
no.
wouldn't drink the water?
No.
Well, it's like pond water.
Yeah,
No, yeah, no.
exactly. Mind-eating bacteria.
All right, it's pond water that there is a waterfall as well.
No.
All right, fine. So, I mean, you're dead then.
Yeah, I'll die.
right,
You know
fine.
what, Tom? I'm dead.
Great, you're dead. What was I going to say here?
Q&A.
0. Not sure if this is for the player or for the player character. What's on your Xmas list that you think either everyone should have or something we would not expect you to have? I never write a Christmas list.
I don't write a Christmas list.
because
My
I never-
sister
I never
actually
know what I
asked
want.
me to, and I still haven't sent her a thing. Shit.
Tash has already given me her gift this year. It was a candle holder that melts. It's shaped in such a way that it melts away perfectly. I've tried it once already, and it completely melts the candles because I burn candles all the time, and they always leave a ring around the edge of wasted wax that that really pisses me off. So she got me a little candle holder that burns it all properly, and it was awesome.
Would you like a really sad answer?
Yeah,
I don't get presents, and I don't
I
really.
only get presents from Tash.
Yeah, that's it. I don't think I've, had presents from...
I think like you guys got me some bits and bobs,
Yeah.
but that was my birthday. Christmas, like we normally do
I'll be honest,
a
I
book
don't,
or something.
I don't
Yeah.
celebrate Christmas.
Yeah.
I just stay at home.
I only do it if, I'm seeing family.
yeah.
Otherwise I don't do Christmas.
I don't know what's on my list. There's nothing really that. This is the problem. Is I need for nothing. I'm quite happy to this year.
I buy my own shit. If I want something, I buy it.
Yeah, this year I am on my own for Christmas for the first time, and I am very much looking forward to sitting with my cats and watching Lord of the Rings in my pajamas. So that's my list: is watching Lord of the Rings with the cats. and chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done
good
basically
enough
the
for
same for the
me.
last fucking 8 years, maybe now.
I will be going up to Scotland for a delayed Christmas, but it's going to be after Christmas.
Tiny Prawn, expanding on this and maybe twisting this in the other direction that Zero suggested of what would your characters want for Christmas?
Really good blanket, a really good snug blanket, a good pair of pajamas. Feel like very cozy things.
I feel like Daisy is the person who would appreciate a good pair of socks at Christmas.
Yeah.
You know?
Those big fluffy,
Yeah, like
super
big,
fluffy ones.
big fluffy
I
socks.
would, Xanthias would want Ophelia's got sunglasses, but like, let's the model up, just one model up.
It's one
Will
model that's
Katie
slightly
call
better.
her cat Fool of a Cat? My cat is called Pippin. So,
That happened.
yes.
A little sweater for borrow. A little noodle sweater.
Yeah. Sunglasses for the entire team.
Hell yeah.
Tash the Flash, what are your favourite films and why?
Hello.
Hang on, before you answer, Katie.
Guess.
No,
don't.
whose fighting skills receive... I can't... Sorry, this image is so... I'll skip to another one. What colour is Sting's glow?
Blue. Fuck's sake.
Who slices off the lake beast's tentacle to free Frodo?
Oh, is it? It's
Aragorn or Boromir?
Aragorn or Boromir? I think it's Aragorn.
Aragorn.
Yeah.
There you
It's
go.
Boromir character.
So what's your favourite film?
Specifically the Two Towers, Lord of the Rings. Trilogy. Yeah, Two Towers, if I have to specify. Battle of Helm's Deep can't be beat, man.
What's my favourite film? I'm not really a film guy, I'll be honest. I'm more of a TV series guy. But in terms of favourite film,
It's a real tough. Favorite film is such a mean question to ask.
yeah, I've got a ton of recency bias where recent films I've watched I'll just say is my favourite. Everything
Sure.
Everywhere All the Time was really good.
All at once.
Everything Everywhere Some of the Time when you want.
He knows
Provided
the name of it, you know?
provided the shop is open. That was good. Moon with Sam Rockwell and directed by Duncan Jones. I love that film. I think that might be my
It's
favourite.
actually a pretty good film.
What's your favourite film, Mark?
It's so hard to tell. Like I can never
I feel like
really
you change.
pick. Well, also I have like a top 5 that are like doesn't really
Give
shift.
us your top 5.
Knight's Tale, The Mummy, Lord of the Rings, obviously, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. I also count all of the Lord of the Rings movies as one movie.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's another movie that I watch? Indy, Last Crusade specifically, Lord of the Rings, Knight's Tale, The Mummy. I think T2, Terminator 2, just because it's like such a visual feast
Okay.
for like the time period as well.
What about favourite TV series?
I don't really do TV series. It's mainly like anime for me. I don't really do like normal people TV.
Parks and Rec is pretty up there.
Yeah.
Parks and Rec's great.
Yeah.
Also, Gilmore Girls is a classic rewatch, but I don't think it's my favourite.
So Better Call Saul is one of yours, right?
Better Call Saul is one of mine. Breaking Bad is one of mine.
Yeah.
Pluribus is fucking rad at the moment.
Pluribus.
I started watching Slow Horses today. That's good.
Oh, I've heard
actually
that's
pretty
fun. Yeah, that's Gary Oldman, right?
good. Yeah. It is. It's really good. Fuck. Mr. Robot.
Let's go.
Mr. Robot. I fucking adore.
Like Rami Malek.
Yes.
Okay.
Mr. Robot and Breaking
Mac.
Bad are my primos.
Big teeth. Hello, I'm Rami.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to watch
Rami
Mr.
Malek.
Robot when I get back.
Okay.
I'm going to watch it again. I loved it.
Okay.
Have you seen The Eternaut? I think you'd like it if you like Pluribus. Maybe, but did Vince Gilligan write it and direct it? Don't think so.
Wow.
Anyway, where did I just fucking go? Reguri. If you could change your character sheets around for a single session and assume the identity of an NPC, who would it be and why?
An NPC? What campaign, Althea?
Assuming Altheya.
I didn't get any. Oh, it doesn't say. Oh, no, it does say. It's Altheya.
Mateo.
You just say Mateo.
No, Obsidious.
Maeve. I just want to run a latte fun for an episode. Wait, what about Nim?
Nim's part of Daisy. It doesn't count.
You don't consider it a separate NPC?
No, because Daisy's stats are collectively Nim's stats.
Ah, okay. Fair enough.
Nim is a symbiote who is bonded, a spirit symbiote. Eddie.
Daisy.
What are your favourite animes?
Don't like it.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, so many. Number one is Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann of all time.
Okay.
It's the
Never
best
heard
one.
of that in my life.
You probably would not. Yeah, Gurren Lagann is up there. Code Geass, excellent. Martian Successor Nadesco, 90s space opera mecha show.
Yeah.
What's some other stuff that I've really enjoyed? Birdie Wing, golf anime, so good. She golfs so hard she might die.
What the fuck?
I watched like 10 episodes of Uma Musume.
And it's
What?
good.
It's actually good.
It's good.
It's actually good.
Underdog stuff.
It's actually not bad.
I unironically, I quite enjoyed Food Wars, Shokugeki no Soma. Food's so good it blows people's clothes off.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Freerun's good.
Frieren is very good.
Uh,
Delicious in Dungeon was very good.
Dungeon slaps ass. Fuck, what else?
I mean, like, I'm from a very different era as well. Like, I've been watching anime for, 30 odd years. So some of my favorites, I go back to, Gunsmith Cats and Big O and...
Yeah. Oh, I tried Dandadan. I didn't really get on with it.
Yeah. There's a lot of modern anime I don't like because a lot of modern anime is very uwu or, like... It's about a fucking incel who becomes overpowered. Like, it's just really dull.
Yeah.
It's why I liked Frieren so much, because it's a genuinely incredible story, and it's not ooh-woo, it's not over the top, it's pretty legit. And there's not a lot of that these days, so...
Boba was telling me I should absolutely watch Altheya Rising? Is that what it's called?
Oh, I've not seen the show. I know that there's some game series about
Yeah.
that.
I've seen a lot about it, but I haven't watched it.
There's a very weird one. It's called Gate. And the idea of it is that it's modern day Japan, and the main character is a member of like Japan's defense force.
Yeah.
And a portal opens in modern Japan that leads to a fantasy world, and like monsters come out of it.
Okay.
But he and his army unit are sent into a fantasy world, but they're like equipped as modern soldiers, and so they like
right.
a dragon attacks, and all the knights and mages are like, oh my god, a dragon! They just get an RPG and blow it up, and it's like stuff like that. Where I was like, that's pretty funny. And then unfortunately, it got really weird, and there was like a weird death maiden in it, and it kind of got creepy and awkward.
My brain is completely blanked on all the stuff I watched last year.
I'm trying to think of other old school stuff. Cardcaptor Sakura.
What the fuck is the one where the low rank hunter and there's gates around the city that open to fantasy worlds, but he's actually an S rank hunter? What the fuck is that?
Solo leveling.
Solo leveling. That's what I watched, and that was really good.
Meh. You can't beat the OG Dragon Ball Z. It's legit as hell.
That's solo leveling, but it's a lot of them. Yeah, you're right. It is.
That's I haven't seen Solo Leveling. I'm told it's very good. I just can't be arsed with stuff like that.
I had a good time with it.
Yeah,
and
I
I
really
am a
enjoyed it.
hater of screamy anime.
What are we fighting for? We're only human. But that's another one. Loads of people love Full Metal Alchemist. I couldn't get into it.
Full Metal Alchemist, he fucking screamed, "We're only human," and I turned it off.
I really couldn't get on with it.
Admittedly, it was shortly after the brother scene, but man, fuck, that was enough for me.
Edward, brother.
Okay, there's a message in chat that says Tom would like solo leveling, and I don't know if I'm reading that in a particular way.
I mean, it sounds like it's meant in a certain way.
But I
have heard it's really
love that message. There's just so much in there.
Tom would love Solo Leveling.
It was good. It was fun. I might be in a minority there, but it was.
No, it's very popular. A lot of people really like it.
It wasn't perfect. I watched a shit ton of K-dramas last year, actually.
I've really gotten into, after you guys introduced me to Devil's Plan.
Yeah.
Korean reality like competitive shows are really good. Physical 100.
They are really good.
I haven't watched any Physical
those are
100,
really
but
good.
Culinary Class Wars, dude.
Is it good?
The chefs will have nicknames like Eel Master.
I wanted to go back to the was it Genius Games? Was it whatever the one before Devil's Plan was.
Oh yeah.
I think we watched like an episode of it, and it's a very different style because it was much older. But I really wanted to watch the origin of Devil's Plan.
If you haven't watched Devil's Plan, by the way,
If you haven't watched Killer Paradox, which is on Netflix, that fucking rocks ass. If you haven't, by extension, watched Psychopath's Diary, that fucking rocks ass. It's so good. I think you
it's
actually,
like proper K-dramas.
yeah, I
Oh my
think
God.
you get a kick out of Psychopath's Diary.
Okay.
So the the plot is there's a guy who witnesses a serial killer killing someone. Immediately afterwards, he loses his memory, but he has the diary of the serial killer.
Okay.
And he wakes up and reads this thing, and it's like, fuck, I'm a serial killer. And he's like convinced that he's a killer, convinced the police are after him, and it weaves all of these storylines so perfectly together. It's like 18 episodes. It's so funny as well. It's such a good show.
Okay.
But I think the only way you can watch it is like, or at least in the UK, is on Rakuten, whatever it's called. Psychopath's Diary. The Glory. There's so many good K-dramas. Where was I? Somewhere.
What's your favorite anime? Was your question?
We answered that one.
Oh, yeah.
explicitly,
That was your
I
last.
feel.
That was your last question.
Again, recency bias, Solo Leveling. Sure. Cowboy Bebop's good. Anyway,
Classic.
just the classics. I'm very vanilla. Andrew S. The heroes of Ashen's Rest go on a road trip. Who's driving? Who's navigating? And who's in charge of the radio? Who needs to go to the toilet 30 minutes in? And who's yelling out any animal they see as they pass by?
Animals, I see. 100% Daisy.
So you're the animal
Yep.
pointer. I
Also the one who's brought all the snacks.
think
Yep.
I would be the driver. I like to think I'd be the
Xanthias.
driver, and then Ophelia's in charge of the radio.
Oh God.
But it's not good music.
It's like just dirges and
No, I
wailing.
feel like Ophelia.
And she's like, "This is my jam."
I feel like Ophelia would be the one that needs to go. No, Rowan would need to go to the bathroom.
Rowan would need-
Rowan's the
Like he would just forget to go before he went, and then he'd be like, Xanthias, I need to go pee.
I will turn this car around. Rowan has the map. That's true.
Nah.
Yeah. Well, he is normally the navigator when you guys travel.
Oh no, Gruff would be the navigator. Is another way of saying backseat driver. That's Gruff.
Wow. Yeah.
No, it's just me.
Yeah.
I mean, like
He's shitting on
you're
grass.
still in second gear, Xanthias. I know. You've turned on your handbrake again. Turned on. Oh fuck! I drive a car. I know how to drive.
You do.
Do you? I worry sometimes.
I can drive. Bonus question: which character is most likely to break the fourth wall?
Rowan.
Rowan.
Rowan. Yeah, Rowan. Absolutely.
But like not in a like intentional way, you know. Like he would just like look and be like, oh.
He brought up Siaska.
That's true.
So he actually has done it. Sin Demon, what are the most important things you've learned about yourself in the process of playing any of your characters? And if you can answer from the NPC's perception as well.
Oh my God, what was the question again?
What's the most important things you've learned about yourself in the process of
What a funny question.
any of the characters?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Have you seen Khalifaris? Have you met Khalifaris?
Have you learned anything about yourself in the time that you've been playing
No,
Heroes?
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Not at all.
Okay.
I don't know.
No, I think like
Nothing
yeah.
at all.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Anyway, unrelated. When's Mara DMing
I
again?
don't know, mate. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
So nothing major, no major.
No, nothing major for me.
Okay.
Far more interesting question for you guys.
God, I don't know.
I don't even know.
I would love if like playing Xanthias helps you feel more confident, like as time goes on, to like speak up and like say things that are on your mind and stuff. Because I know that is something you struggle a little bit with, and like Xanthias doesn't have that. So it'd be cool if like he helps you sort of become more confident.
Maybe. Hey,
Maybe.
that's a real maybe. I am so out of touch with my how I act that I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
Hello.
Katie,
Hello.
you like whacking shit, don't you?
Sure.
Yeah.
Ayla's probably like, I don't know if I've totally learned it, but like to try not to care what other people think of you.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's true. I
I
have
need to
started.
remember that more.
I have started eating rocks. So there is that. Andrew S. What do you think has been the biggest impact that High Rollers has had on your life outside of the game and the work you put into it?
Oh, crikey.
It's an easy one for me because I went from being an employee to, being self-employed and getting to do what I love every day rather than, putting the time in an office. Getting to go around the world, like being invited out to LA and doing these things in America, and
it's literally, I have a full-time job outside of it. It's still the only time I go outside of my house and I talk to people.
That's true. It enables him to go outside.
If I didn't have High Rollers every Sunday, I would fucking close up shop. I would be dead. I would be gone. I would be like, I would completely not speak to anybody. That's the last you hear of me, except occasional uploads on Yogscast.
Wow.
I mean, it's kind of true, but no, I don't know. I don't know. I guess it keeps us. Yeah, it is a social thing. It keeps us, and it's a problem that a lot of people have. Is even if they have a D&D campaign that they play in, everyone goes, "Oh, I have to cancel this week because I'm busy." High Rollers makes us accountable for hanging out with our friends, and that's an awesome thing to be doing. So it means that we get to hang out with friends and every week without an excuse, and that's good for us to be doing.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's been good.
I think also just like it's enabled us to reach a lot of people across the world.
Yeah.
Like
It's
share
a
ourselves
privilege
with
to be
them.
able to do that, yeah.
And like so many people message us and say nice things like, "Oh, thanks to you guys, I feel more comfortable with myself," or "I feel more comfortable in my appearance," or "I feel this way," or like "I've been able to embrace this thing," or "I've met my partner," or all these kind of wonderful things. And we wouldn't get to do that if it wasn't for High Rollers. We'd all be working jobs where we're not in front of the camera and we're sort of behind the scenes and just doing our normal thing. But I think the fact that we've had such a privilege to influence the lives of others,
And we've been able to raise money as well.
And raise money, yeah. Think of all the money that we've raised, like, 100
I still always
grand.
get thrown anytime we get a message. It's like, I mean, I love reading the messages every single time where it's
It's like a shock to the system.
you helped
Yeah.
me get through my hospital stay, or
Yeah.
you changed my perception of myself, or
That's crazy. Like
or-
in the best way.
yeah.
Like it's so nice to hear these things, or people just saying, people saying, "I started playing D&D because of you." Is like awesome because like you've now
people
got a
doing this
hobby,
awesome hobby,
that's
yeah.
really nice and it's social, and you get to do a cool thing now too. That's awesome.
It was the same with Quill, where I got a lot of messages because I started with One Wing, where a lot of people were praising me for my sort of the representation of it all, of trying to make it a character
Disability
that is still capable despite having just one wing.
Well, because that's often like a thing, right?
It
Like
never hindered him at all. It
Yeah.
was like,
Well, and that's like a big thing with accessibility is like often it's just like, oh, they just replace, like in media, it's just like, oh, they lost their arm, now they have a robot arm, and now they're stronger because they've got the robot arm. Whereas with Quill, it was just like, he
It's
never
also-
needed it, right? Like, it was a friends thing that did it.
Yeah, and I was actively trying to make steps towards not making it like it's a non-thing as well, because it is very much a thing. It's a
of course.
challenge. But it really surprised me when I got those messages, because I had no idea if I was doing it correctly or incorrectly, or there were times where I didn't even think about it at all, I'll be honest, because it's not my universe.
It's not your life, not your lived experience.
It's nice to get a load of messages from people saying how much it's impacted them or how much it's helped them or whatever. Because most of the time we just sat here, we come in, we play a game, we have fun, we laugh, and that's the end of it. Or it can feel like that, So next up we have one from Kel G. that says, what did you start out wanting to do career-wise? What did you go to school for? How did your education / job / personal experiences shape your path towards doing high rollers for work?
Oh, God.
That's a great question.
Great question.
So I, from very, very young, wanted to be a video editor. So that was locked in. I went to both college and university for film, focusing specifically on video editing. I also played a shit ton of games, so getting the Yogscast job obviously was perfect.
Pretty huge.
Literally video editing games, amazing. And it was obviously then through Yogscast that High Rollers existed. So I extraordinarily lucky. I'll be honest. So the reason I actually did media studies as a college course is because I completely fucked up my GCSE. I didn't get enough to get into A levels because reasons. Not because I was dumb. I gave up on them. Don't do that. You're not going to be as lucky as I was. But it was through media studies I realized I loved video editing. I then went to university for it. So I come out of it and say, fucking up my GCSEs was the best thing I did. That's not going to be the case. Yeah, don't listen to me.
Don't listen to me. Don't do as I did.
So it was purely lucky. In every single element of my life has been purely lucky and failing upwards. And then I sent a CV to Mark to join High Rollers.
You did actually.
And that was my route.
True.
But no theatre, no nothing like that. Just a really fucking funny, handsome guy.
Basically, yeah. For me, I did do so. My whole thing was I was going to be an actor. I didn't want to be anything else. There wasn't really anything I was interested in. I did drama from a very young age, not just in school, but like me and my mum and dad went to a local Amdram group, and I was a part of that since I was like 5 or 6. I used to go to like drama school, sort of like, not like a proper drama school, but like a lessons thing on the weekends. I did like bit parts, I did like background work when I was a child.
Yeah.
I did local theatre, went into my, I had this weird thing where I went to college and I did theatre studies there, but I hated the college, so I ended up coming back to sixth form in my high school. But I ended up going back into the year with all my mates who were a year younger than me. And because the drama teacher there loved me so much, they got me to do both A-level and AS-level drama in 1 year. Mm-hmm. And then I coupled that with more theatre studies where I did musical theatre. And yeah, that was going to be my whole career. And I had a place at drama school. I didn't get a, what do you call it when they give you money to go? I had to pay my own way.
Not a diploma. I know what you mean.
You know what I mean. I was going to have to pay my own way. My parents were like, look, we'll do it, but it's a lot. And I got cold feet. And I basically was like, I think I'm a big fish in a small pond. And I think when I go, because I had done my induction days and stuff. And I remember being like, oh, these are all very good. Oh, maybe I'm a bit out of my depth here. And, in the end, a friend of mine offered me a job, basically saying that they had started working at a games company in Cambridge and that they needed more people for customer support, and did I want to come up here and do an interview, and they'd recommend me and put me forward. Yeah. And that's how I got my job at Jagex, and I worked on RuneScape for 10 years. But like theatre and drama was like my whole life. I love it. I still love it. Like being on the stage for the Adelphi and stuff was just like, yep, this is where I belong. This is my place.
I guess Jagex then got you into...
Well, that's it. So like Jagex got me into games.
Yeah.
And then from there, I ended up leaving Jagex and trying to be an actor in London for a year. Didn't go anywhere. I did one voiceover job, and then the rest of it was like doing background work, which I recently found myself in because I was in a movie called Jack Ryan Shadow Recruit.
Okay.
And I was telling somebody about it, and I was like, I've never actually seen if I'm in the film.
Wait,
and
is this
I
the one
tracked through it.
Is this the one where you looked at the camera?
I looked at the actor. Yeah. I tracked through the film, and I found the scene. I was like, oh yes, I remember this is the scene. Mm-hmm. And you can see me in the background walking towards the camera, but I'm I'm tiny, and I'm like, because I can see my bag, and I'm like, that's me.
Oh, right.
But so I did like background work, and I did like one voiceover job, which was for the Land of Leather, and that was it. And I was like unemployed. I was on job seekers for a long time.
Is that findable? Do you reckon? Land of Leather.
Huh?
The Land of Leather ad that you did. Do you reckon that's findable?
Probably not. It's a radio ad, so probably not.
Okay.
But so I did that, and then I ended up going back into the games industry, and I worked for NCSoft, and then that's how I got my job on WildStar, which is how I met the Yogs through Nina as well. So Nina had met the Yogs at Insomnia, and Nina and I were dating at the time, and I got to know the Yogs through WildStar, and then basically I ended up coming to Bristol because I was sick of how the Yogs weren't really doing their social media very well. And I ended up basically coming in and giving a presentation to Lewis and some other folks. And Lewis literally just said, well, it sounds like the easiest thing is for me to just hire you to do all of this. And I was just, and I just said to him, I was like, that certainly would solve the problem, Lewis, yes. And he went, well, cool, let's do it then. And that's how I got my job.
Heady days.
The Yogs.
Heady days.
Heady days. But that then led to, I think it was like the first year Jingle Jam.
First year they had they wanted to keep a schedule going.
Yeah, because I had done the Star Wars stuff with Hat Films, and I think that's when they asked me and said, would you want to do a D&D thing? Like, because I think the Hat Films thing did really well.
There was a slot on a Sunday on the channel that nobody wanted.
Yeah.
And they were like, do you want to do a thing?
Yeah.
I didn't go to university.
Yeah, I didn't either. I should point out as well that I actually didn't go in the end. I just went and got a job.
So I
have more qualifications than both of you.
Yep.
I went to college and I studied acting in college because I was kind of similar in that I really wanted to do acting. After being in college for a couple of years, and that was when everyone started to audition for drama schools and everything, I was like, fuck this is fucking irritating as shit. I don't like it. I just didn't like being in the environment of it.
It's a horrible environment.
It's a horrible.
To be
I was
quite
like,
honest, actors suck.
I was like, I don't have the ego to be able to propel myself through this. So I
should point out at that level they suck. When you're in that going to drama school level, I think you get some of the worst.
No, it's just
Wolfclaw has said that you're both of the second circle, not like Mr. Big Shot here.
Oh, okay. So then I did that for 2 years, and don't get me wrong, it was fun. I just realized that it wasn't for me to pursue it further than that.
Yeah.
So then I was working retail and everything, and then I ended up moving to Bristol, knew Yogs through Trot, and then ended up helping out at events like Insomnia and stuff. And then I met some of the people who worked at Insomnia, and my mutual friend worked at Insomnia, and then I ended up volunteering to do some stuff for them, which landed me because they were like, hey, you know YouTubers and you have contacts and stuff and you're good at that. Do you want to be a talent manager? So I was a talent manager for Insomnia Gaming Festival. And then that evolved into, because I knew my current boss, evolved into me being a campaign manager in influencer marketing. So I give YouTubers and Twitch streamers money to play video games, and now I am doing that. And that is that I through all of that, because I knew Yogs for that long. That was back in the day when we all were starting High Rollers, and So I don't have if people have asked me before, like, how do you get your current job in influencer marketing? And I was like, I don't know. I have just learned as I went, and it's been fine. It's been good.
I think, because Tom, you made a point of saying falling forward and being I think we all have in our way had fortune, but also
100%.
it's where our skills and our hard work in other areas have aligned, right?
100%.
I'd been running D&D for 20 years before we did High Rollers. I had trained as an actor. I had developed those skills and I retained those skills. So when we got the opportunity to do High Rollers, and it's the same for Katie and everything else, and the thing with Insomnia and the media marketing, those were all skills that you would earn elsewhere. We just got lucky and fortunate with the opportunity.
Oh yeah, I think
developed.
I was good at working with people, and from that it developed into working with content creators and working in the stuff that I do now. And that is...
And they're the worst breed of people on the internet.
As Bryony said, content creators, ooh. I saw that.
I was
Bryony.
talking specifically about Bryony as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, I have to work with
such a
Bryony all the time.
Honestly.
Absolute worst.
She's a nightmare. God,
So
you should have seen
entitled.
Blood in the Clock Tower. She was just she said that, you know, she would only touch silk. That's
I know.
like she would only touch it.
She's crazy. She's wild.
She's mad. Honestly.
Bryony is a very fantastic content creator to work with, I will say. I know you're making fun, Bryony, but you are actually a pleasure to work with. This guy, not at all. No, I'm joking. You're both great.
I'm not great because
No, you are.
I'm
You are. You're fine.
unorganized and forgetful.
No, you're fine because I just remind you that's my job.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I'm there for.
I try. I've always maintained this thing, and like
Also, working with Tom Hazel, fastest editor in the West
Fastest editor in the West.
of England.
I come at this from a different angle, the content creator angle of I edit you guys.
yeah, we all suck.
You are nothing without me,
It's true.
Yep.
frankly.
Frankly,
The
No,
things
he's,
I you know the image of the soldier with all the knives and guns and bullets and stuff?
hovering over
Yeah.
them. That's the editor.
Yeah. An episode of TTT in front. The stuff
You
I
need, to
got.
make, you need to make that meme. You need to make that meme.
No, Tom is really good at editing. Like
Very.
you're so speedy, so speedy. Whenever there's a brand deal that Yogs are doing that Tom's editing,
God complex.
yeah.
No, it's not. It's not.
It's not when it's true.
I could no.
But he is really good. Accept my praise. I'm praising you. You're
Thank
great.
you. I know I am. I'm not. I don't need to accept.
Actually, I think you are quite knowledgeable that you are a very good editor.
He's
I
a
think
very
that's
good
the
editor.
one thing.
And he's
you're
very
great.
speedy and very easy to work with on brand deals, which I like because I have to then submit that to clients and blah blah blah. It's a whole process. But
I've been
Tom's
doing it
great.
my entire life.
know.
Is the answer
Yeah.
to that question.
But you're great at
do we
it.
do
I will also say, just on this point before we move on as well,
One of the things that has always helped me, no matter what career I've ever had, is being professional, being
100%.
aware, being polite, being friendly.
Yep.
They sound like small things, but you'd be surprised.
You'd be surprised.
You'd be surprised. Just being cordial and being patient and being understanding and empathic has such a power. You don't want to be walked over, but you know, when things aren't going right and, you know, mistakes happen, it's just keeping you cool and being like, yep, cool, no worries, like, yep, that's fine, I'll do that again, or, you know, yep, I can do that, blah, blah, blah. And sticking up for yourself is ultimately the end of it.
like knowing your worth and everything else. Like,
Yeah,
I
because I
fail
was
a lot.
saying manners go a long way. Manners
you
do.
don't.
Manners do go a long way, and I think that's important.
Dude,
to
if you were an asshole, you would not be at this table.
like when you sent your little CV to us and we gave you like the little tryout games to come and join us with.
true.
If you had been an asshole, you would not still be here.
Yeah, it's true. It is.
I don't understand it because I try. People
I want to leave.
for some reason, idiots still like me. Makes me sick.
Bryony, stop liking him. Don't play GeoGuessr with him later.
No, please.
He doesn't
come on.
deserve it.
No, I do. I paid for a whole year.
Not
I
those
won
dailies.
I paid for a whole year by accident of GeoGuessr.
Did you
I won a
actually?
fucking play.
Oh
Yes,
my
I did, yeah.
Is that
So
why
did
you're
Bryony.
playing so much?
So did Bryony. So
Oh, okay. Bryony, you can do a jigsaw with me on Tabletop Sim. I didn't call you an idiot. No. Why? Who did I call? I didn't call you an idiot. Bryony, you're great.
We love Bryony.
You are the least idiot. I'm probably called Tom an idiot. It's fine though.
the things I've cut out from Bryony, though, pure vitriol.
Oh. Also, filth. You want to talk about degeneracy?
It's
Filth.
scary, frankly, some of the stuff.
I want to do more RPGs with Bryony because she'll
Yeah,
flirt
Bryony's
with
great.
everyone,
That's true.
She does actually. Yeah.
especially you.
Yeah. She is me specifically. She likes to do that.
It makes me lonely. No, I'm joking. I get jealous.
Have I missed any questions? Sorry, I think I saw someone just say, like, I tried to put a question, they keep skipping it. I'm not actively skipping.
We're not actively. There's a lot of
by the way.
questions around.
The format I have here is a very small
have a loose
YouTube chat and a very small Twitch chat. So if I'm only seeing like 5 lines at a time. So if I have missed your message, then please post it again. Stop skipping my question, Thomas from Nightjar. I didn't. You said fuck, marry, kill, and I did that. And you didn't like my answer.
Did she ask another one? Nightjar,
Did you ask
another
another one? This is the time to highlight Nightjar. What is your question?
We love you, Nightjar.
Nightjar. What is your favourite kind of Welsh cakes that Nightjar has brought you?
Oh,
Mine is the lemon curd ones. They're great.
all of them.
They're fantastic.
I do love Nightjar
10 out of
Welsh
10.
cakes.
You didn't have a question. I'm just being a shit.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. That's fair.
This is a time to highlight Nightjar being banned.
No!
Bryony says, Tom, what's your favourite wedding you've ever been to? This is an in-joke in relation to Alex and Bryony not inviting me to their wedding.
I went. It was a nice wedding.
I didn't go. I wasn't invited.
I've known Bryony the longest.
To be fair, they'll say this. I only knew them for like 2 weeks prior to their wedding. So there is a fair enough there. Still though, they should have foreseen how cool I was right from the start. Zero Wolfclaw Zero, question for all, and also, hang on. Oh, question for all, and also what you would think is cool with the absent PCs.
Oh, okay.
What PC, what PC/NPC would you want to do Patora fusion dance with your...
Sorry?
Dragon Ball Z, where they fuse into the same.
Oh!
Fusion.
So who would you want your character to fuse with?
So you create a new being, but it has traits of the two characters, basically.
So Xanthias and...
And normally it's like a name, so like Goku and Vegeta become Gogeta.
I see.
Vegito.
Okay.
Dayla.
Go tanks.
Why not?
Daisy and Ayla.
Yeah, why not? That'd be fucking great. They would hate each other. No, they wouldn't. Ayla would pretend to hate, but really secretly become friends with.
Daisy would just be friends from the start.
Oh yeah, 100%. Daisy thinks she's already friends.
Ayla would play gruff and be like, "Ugh," but actually secretly thinks she's sweet.
That's just Ayla. Ayla's like, don't need any new friends. Secretly she does.
Oh wait, Patora fusion is a different thing.
Oh.
We don't.
It's the earrings.
We don't.
It's not. It's the earrings. It's the earrings. It's still the same fusion. It's not the dance, but they still fuse in the same way. It's just using the earrings. I think.
He says with such confidence and then immediately backs down with a possibly.
Look, there's a lot of new DBZ shit that I don't know, okay?
Zarkira and Xanthias.
Double X.
Yeah.
Zaza.
Zanzar. Zarzan.
Is it possible to make
Zarzan,
GeoGuessr into a TTRPG?
Zing of the Zungle. Sorry?
Bryony says, is it possible to make GeoGuessr into a TTRPG?
For sake, she's obsessed at the minute.
I like watching them.
I mean,
play
yeah,
on
me
this
too.
one.
But like, girl,
getting real good at it as well.
Get up with stuff.
It's when Tom couldn't find out the one that was in his hometown that got me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. It was literally like 2 roads down from where I lived my entire life.
You didn't get it.
But again, I don't fucking go outside. So why would I know?
You should probably know.
Is that on me?
Yeah,
I
probably.
go out the most. I'm fucking good at GeoGuessr. Anyway, Flared the cat.
He's good at it.
May I ask, what's your
hello,
favorite?
Flared.
What's your guys' favorite snacks? There were some cinnamon little biscuit
Oh my
things
god,
that
he
I.
inhaled them. You and Ree.
I don't actually. We have more of them.
They're not the cinnamon ones, but they're similar.
That good enough for me.
They're similar. They're from
They
someone.
literally,
they are from
him and Ree nearly made themselves sick on these.
They did. They're from someone who gave them to us at the live show in Bristol, I believe. And these two inhaled them. I don't like cinnamon, but those guys really, really do.
Yeah, I don't like cinnamon too much. What's my favourite
Mine,
snack?
at the moment, these Stroop waffles in the office are
Stroop
great.
waffles are nice, but
But no, my favorite
my
snack.
favourite.
What's your favorite crisp?
Oh, these are. Okay, these are.
This singles me out as so boring. I love a ready salted crisp. I love a plain salted crisp,
Yeah,
dude.
I'm the same.
Put that in a sandwich. Oh, crisp sandwich with a bit of Marmite in there. Oh,
Oh no, okay, now you've crossed the line.
You've lost me.
Yeah, really salted.
Pickled onion Monster Munch.
Whoever.
they are good. I prefer the roast beef Monster Munch though.
Pickled onion Monster Munch.
Adjust your
Tesco are doing a Christmas one at the moment that's just like, it's like the cheese balls, like the cheese puffs, but they're pickled onion.
Did you send these in to us? I think we got these at the Altheya live
There were
show.
several different varieties.
There were loads. The cinnamon ones that I had were the fucking bomb, and I only just today finished them because the bag was pretty big. But these rocked ass. But these ones are the caramel ones. These are great. Tom would like a ready salted crisp. Okay, what the fuck does that mean?
You know what it means.
What's my favourite snack?
Pickled onion Monster Munch is pretty up there.
Sorry for all the noise.
I love I love Cadbury's like buttons.
Buttons are a great one.
I love buttons.
Double decker.
Double decker?
Hangfastics. I love Tang Fastics.
Oh, you know, since
I love a
M&S
Haribo.
opened, I'm partial to a Colin the Caterpillar or a Percy Pig.
Oh, fuck off.
What?
Have one of these. This is a double one. I'm keeping that.
What are they?
Caramel.
Caramel?
Yeah.
Wait, are they biscuity ones again? Are they biscuity or are they?
And biscuit again.
Oh, really hard. Hang on.
Cruid Noten.
They're still a bit cinnamony though.
I want more of these, please.
Yeah, I don't love them.
They're a bit cinnamony.
I don't love them.
Yeah, Tom's gonna inhale those. You're taking those home, by the way, because they can't stay in here over Christmas.
Solo leveling and ready salted. Okay, Tom. What does that mean?
You're boring.
You're basic.
You're basic.
I'm drooling. I'm literally drooling.
Oh my god.
I need to stop.
He actually is.
You guys entertain yourselves for a bit. I've got a double Cruid Noten to eat.
I mean,
What?
I'm quite happy painting.
Right. Do you want to put it on this boy? It might be hard to see the details, but I've done like gold kitsunugi style. I can move him forward.
Oh, this is so good.
Might be hard to see, but he has
Oh, nice.
like gold.
Ooh, that's cute. Like it. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a certain material.
That's blood.
What?
Certain material that is
Blood or
important
blood.
to things.
Which you definitely didn't say.
I think I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Give us another cue.
I'm fully in my caramel era.
Oh, okay.
Cruid Noten maxing right now.
I hate that immensely.
I'm fucking candy coated.
Did Bryony send you the Scrooge thing?
It's a clip of Scrooge, and he's like, "Spirit, please, I'm done Scrooge maxing. I'm in my like redemption era," and it just replaces the whole speech with it, and I hate it.
Oh, that's good.
Funny, but I hated it.
Oh god, I don't. Why is something is activated in my mouth? I can't
Genuinely,
stop drooling.
these snacks are the happiest I've seen him. Whoever
These are
sent
coming back
these,
with me. I'm sorry, no one else can.
Well, yeah, you've got. To
I
take them
literally
with you.
told you it's Christmas break. You have to take them away. They'll just sit and fester in here.
Back in a second.
What's he doing? Oh my
more in
god.
there.
There is more. There's more packets of stuff.
All right, leave some for Rhiannon because Rhiannon liked them as well.
He's not going to leave any for Rhiannon.
Rihanna's not here.
He's not going to leave any for Rhiannon.
You're a monster.
Well, we got gifted quite a lot of snacky things that we are slowly working through. I've just noticed these are also Cruid Noten de Original.
Yeah,
What does
there's
that mean?
loads.
Are these just the biscuit parts? This stream is sponsored by Boletier.
It's not.
Mini Herzenstern Brazil.
Herzenstern.
Mit Zartbitterschokolade. Überzogen. Really? Tell me more.
You're talking my language, but not really.
I fucking love Zartbitterschokolade Überzogen. Ja, bitte.
Ja, bitte.
Oh, huh?
What are those? What are those?
Oh, these are Brunner Lebkuchen mit 30% in Zartbitterschokolade.
Okay, Tom, taste test?
Kernspüren von
Table
Schalenfrüchten,
ready.
Erdnüssen, Milch, Lupinen und Sesam enthalten.
Oh. I kind of want him to try them
So
all.
to speak.
Because...
So to speak.
Oh, you're just gonna take them all home? Is that what's happening?
Oh, I was just.
Oh, those are like Liebkuchen, these ones.
These ones.
No, the ones behind them. They look like Liebkuchen. A German sort of gingerbready biscuit. Normally it has like a filling, but those ones might not. I like Liebkuchen.
I don't know what this is.
I don't know what this is.
I don't know what these are.
Right.
But
Hey, Tom, you're like this guy. You won't be able to see in too much detail.
oh,
It's
oh hell yeah!
got his weird hat on.
That's cool as hell.
So I think this is like from the D&D miniatures. This is like the warlock, and I was just like, he just looks rad as
the
hell.
ones you got at MTN?
No, these I got a long time ago. They've just been sat in my my drawers doing nothing.
I see. Sorry, I really derailed it there by eating one snack.
You got really excited about it.
Katie!
Hello! Oh, God.
Andrew S. has sent you a message that says, has Daisy ever wondered or talked to Nim about the future of their relationship as she gets older? I'm having more of these.
Probably not.
I'm going to powder
because-
this and sniff it.
Jesus. Dude.
Probably
Not on stream.
not, because I don't think she thought she'd get this far. To be honest, like that's the nature of her having this taboo thing. Is she kind of just assumes that she won't get too far, so probably not because of that, which is a little bit sad. But yeah,
A little bit sad.
a little bit sad.
So there is a thing that, world-wise, there is a thing that happens when a host dies. Obviously, the spirit does not.
Yep, there's a whole thing, and I think that she chooses to just not really think about that right now.
I think Daisy's one of those people that, like, does not tend to confront most things head-on and avoids them until absolutely necessary.
Pretty much.
Nice.
Nice, healthy, yeah.
Yeah, healthy. Stainless has a question for Mark.
Okay.
How would Crown Rend react to Xanthias?
I'm going to be very honest. It's been a very long time since I've thought about Crown Rent, and I can't really remember what their whole shtick was. It was like against authority. It was against,
more like they liked it to, yeah. But
they hated like nobility and stuff, if I remember, because they hate.
yeah.
Crown Rent hated Elora.
Sorry, these are really crunchy.
I can't.
so
I
fucking
can't.
good.
I can't hear it.
Can you not?
No.
In my head, it is a fucking cacophony.
Yeah. No, you're good.
But yeah, I can't really remember. So I don't really know.
I don't think I ever saw Crown Rend.
No, you weren't around.
No, it was
Lightfall.
there was one lava fight where she got
Really?
rid of Crown Rend.
Yes.
I remember seeing that, but
Yeah.
I think Cam fell into lava.
Yeah, he fell into lava a lot.
But yeah, that did happen.
I had to wait in
Weirdly
and get
too
him a lot.
much. If I had a nickel for every time Cam fell in lava, I'd have 3 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it's happened 3 times.
Did Zarkira have more backstory planned, or was it a I'll come up with it on the day situation?
So,
Here she was like, what is going on?
what
with
is
my mouth?
wrong
Are you
with
just
you, dude?
dribbling?
I don't know what is happening. I don't know what this is doing to me. I'm putting them away. I'm not having one more.
No way, dude.
I'm having one.
So yeah, I mean, Kira, like, I had not too much information, but like, I knew the basics of who she was and what, her relationship with Callus prior to the sort of Empire's rise and the events with Siaska and all of that kind of stuff. But, I did flesh it out more as the campaign went on. He's laughing away.
Carry on.
Dribbling.
But yeah, like I had the basics of like, yeah, she was, a sort of person before all of that, and she was Kira before she became Zarkira. Because I always try to like give the villains, like especially the villains like Zarkira, who aren't like the big omnipotent sort of power one. I do like to give them a bit of nuance and not just make them bad,
Yeah. Sorry, what was making me laugh was Arcana saying, "Has Tom never had food before?" And then Wolfclaw said, "He's English, so no."
Well, this is fair.
Very good.
Kim
Very
would have
good.
appreciated that.
Yeah,
I mean,
I appreciate
not
it.
wrong.
You're not wrong. I love my brown and orange meals. And I'm going to put curry sauce on that. I had a question that was, what's my proudest moment for Xanthias and how would I twist it for the worse? From Andrew S, thank you. I was building up for a long time to the reveal episode, and when there was an episode prior. The episode prior ended with okay, fucking tell us what's going on. So it was like the next episode was 100% going to be the fine, I'll just show all and reveal the big crown steel stuff.
Literally.
And I spent many evenings, it's probably the most I've ever prepped for an episode where I wrote down pages and pages and pages of all of my notes and then compressed it down into a quote-unquote script to tell the story properly. But also I was trying to find a way to weave in some extra hidden information because I didn't want the entire story to just be out there. I think more has been revealed since. It almost certainly has, actually. And there's still a couple of extra bits, I think, where I was trying to figure out how to drop a couple more little nugs in there, but also
Juicy little nugs.
tell it in such a way. Because there was again the same thing where I was like, I have to navigate this in such a way where, obviously, above the table, everyone is going to say, "Yeah, that's fine, come along with us." But it has to still feel believable enough where the characters are still like, after all of the explanation, to be like, "Okay, we're keeping you around." So trying to figure out a way to do that. I think I was really proud of that episode. I'm really happy with how it turned out. How can I flavour it to make it worse? The Duke was in the room as well. That would make it worse, wouldn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
He'd be chill.
He'd be fine with it if I just told that entire story?
Yeah. He loves Crown Steel.
He's a big fan. We had another
Loves
we had a wonky question for Mark. No, I've read that. That was the Zarkira one. Thank you. Shifter for Mark that says, is Altherite still a viable option to help Zan remove the crown steel?
Could be.
Could be. I mean, I feel like it's if we pursue it, there's
Things
probably...
will always happen. Like, if the players choose to do a thing, there will always be a thing will move forward.
And as a storytelling thing, there's never a thing that we're going to
Pursue that doesn't get anything,
that is like, sorry, no, it just
Doesn't
canonically
work.
cannot work.
Yeah.
Because that would be very dumb.
That'd be
if we
real
spend
shit.
25 episodes and it's like, yeah, sorry, the chemical compound just does not work.
You want to reward player agency. You never want the players to
Feel like their decisions and their actions don't matter.
Yeah.
That's like number one rule.
I have one more of these. There's a universe in which that's the seed that we followed.
That we could have followed, yeah.
Well, and don't forget, like, the essence is just to help prevent
sovereigns'
like influence.
so far,
That's
it's
not
our
the complete
only major
solution.
lead of potentially solving it, rather than...
Well, again, it doesn't really
delay.
solve it. All it does is just make it easier to then try and find a way to remove it. Because right now you're in that thing of like, I can't remove it or bad things.
Yeah.
Whereas with the essences and the Scaratalis' help, you can be in a position where like, okay, now we can actually find a way to remove it now. Because at the moment you can't really do that.
Put them down. Leave them. Leave them.
But they're so good. They're not nearly as good as the cinnamon ones, but...
The cinnamon ones got inhaled at record speed.
Like literally, Tom
holy
and Rhiannon
crap.
were nearly close to vomiting here in the studio.
But
The best thing is, let me just grab it again. Nutri-Score, the lowest ranking is E. It's E. These are bad.
Real bad.
But they're delicious.
What capacity are they bad for you?
Probably sugar, I imagine.
The problem is that I don't know how to read this. I can vaguely pretend to read Germanic, but like... Sorry.
Question.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you had one.
No.
Find more.
Find more.
Oh, I'm the question giver.
You are the question giver. You've somehow given yourself that role, so.
You're right.
because you didn't bring anything else to do.
Which character did Weta Workshop director Richard Taylor describe as sort of a bizarre sumo wrestler crossed with a bull?
Cave troll.
Yeah. A question for Katie from Crispy.
Christmas.
What is the moment that you felt closest to our most strongly...
Use your
They're
words.
so fucking good. I can't stop thinking
They're
about
like
it.
drugs to him. It's insane.
What is the moment that you have felt closest to or most strongly identified with any of your characters so far?
Start of Erois, I feel like felt pretty much like Ayla, probably.
Yeah.
Like I was just like I just was in a terrible place, so probably that. But then as I got in a better place, so did she, and that's kind of nice. So that's why she will remain my favorite. Probably that.
We have those characters that stick with us in those bad
Yeah.
times, and I think they take on an extra sort of level of power when we go through things with them, you know?
Absolutely. So yeah, it's like a bad thing, but then into she was really fun and became the really sarcastic little bitch in the best way. I think she was just having a good time.
Yeah.
And then she got really protective of people, which was kind of always going to be how she was, but it was a nice little journey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Question for me from Jarl Breadmaker.
Can you stop eating
My best boy.
those biscuits?
Boik, Jarl Breadmaker, thank you. If Xanthius was on a 4-hour walk and it's blistering hot and he sees a pool of water, but in the middle is a big chunk of crown steel, would he take a dip?
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a crown steel swimmer.
Yeah. I'm a crown steel swimmer. Knight of Wands in YouTube chat asks, have you heard of the High Elves?
You heard of the High Elves?
Thank you.
It's you! It's you! It's you!
Standing here, next to me. Do you get to the Cloud District very often?
No, look at you, of course you do.
Of course you don't. We had a message from Gibby Gibson for Mark that says, in Erois during the Elenasco fiasco, the party defeated Elois Ironstaff in the hidden room in the library.
Oh, yes.
Is it known if he had a spell clash token, and would that count as a win in the tournament?
Oh!
Gibby Gibson, is a wonderful question.
That's a great question. I can't imagine, because he was quite a senior and sort of well-respected mage. I don't think he would lower himself to spell clash.
Really?
But maybe participated in secret under a pseudonym. So maybe there was a token hidden somewhere, but nobody would have known that it was him.
God, I barely remember Ironstaff. He wasn't really in it too much.
No, he was just like the advisor mage
Yeah.
Aradan, and then it turned out he was sort of behind the shenanigans.
And I think
But I remember that encounter with the staff and you guys finding it sort of earlier than I sort of expected you to.
Katie wasn't there that week. I controlled Ayla that week, and Ayla killed Ironstaff. I think
Did I
is
say
what
a
happened.
cool line before I killed him?
No, afraid not.
No.
But I'm pretty sure I accidentally killed Ironstaff as Katie.
Oh, yeah, I remember here. Yeah, it was an accidental. It was supposed to be a knockout. And
Yeah.
You didn't say at the time, and
Yeah. Oh well.
It led to some fun story.
Zim Zam Zambaloo.
Oh,
Zim
no.
Zam Ironstaff killed Smeek. Oh my fucking god, he did.
did he actually?
I think I think that's the fight where Smeek died.
Was it?
Is that right?
No.
no idea. Honestly, my memory is so bad these days.
Cone
And
of
Smeek,
Cold.
I was just sort of blown out. I mean, it makes sense if Smeek was caught in a cone of cold that he gets annihilated.
Fucking I killed Ironstaff.
Oh, dude. You should have shaken his hand. Well,
Yeah.
no, you were controlling Ayla, who loved Smeek.
After that, just
Ayla tolerated
My king.
Smeek. Katie loved
Ayla loved Smeek.
No. Katie loved Smeek. Ayla tolerated Smeek.
I think she tolerated Smeek because Smeek annoyed Quill, and therefore that made Ayla laugh.
No, I know it was mostly that Smeek really liked Ayla, so
Oh, yeah, that's right.
that was.
Tom definitely remembers and is not just reading the chat. Yeah, no, I am reading chat.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna
This
admit
is not-
that.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna-
This is not my memory.
I'm not lying to you. I'm reading chat.
You know what? What a weird way to be like, no, I remembered that. Like,
that was
look how
me.
cool I am.
It was me.
That was me.
That was me. I remembered. Ironstaff killed Smeek with a cone of cold, and then I, as Ayla, killed them. And then shortly afterwards, I said this thing. No one said that. Fuck. Mark question: how long did it take to prepare and create the world of Altheya? I mean,
Well, it's ongoing.
It's ongoing, but
So
you had it prepped, or at least the origins of it, like years in advance, right?
Well, not years. No, I
during the
started
end of
working on it
Erebus.
about 5-6 months before the end of Erebus.
I remember because I had just started ADHD medication.
And he was on it!
And I rented a small office in Bristol.
Yep.
And I would go into that office, and I remember I would like get there at like 9 a.m. because I'd woken up and I was like, yep, ready to go. And then I would write for like 10 hours straight. And I would just be like,
Yep.
and then I would come to these guys and be like, so I've made this thing and I just done this thing and it's really good.
Yeah,
You should check out my
it's
thing. Isn't it really
pretty
cool? Look at this thing that I've made.
It was pretty crazy.
And I did that. But again, Altheya is not done.
ongoing,
It's
it's
always evolving, and like even like what I did is, this is the advice I always give is,
I start broad. So these guys had like a broad overview of like the big things like religion,
Yeah.
the continents, the dragons, the provinces. They had like overviews of the cosmos, but as we've developed it and it gone on, I think Caldra is the only one that I had really fleshed out as a
Yeah.
province, because I'd also run it for a couple of D&D in a castle games. I must have started working on Altheya before then, because I did 2 D&D in a castle games in Altheya. So it must have been a year before.
I think it was more than that.
Yeah.
I think it was more than that.
I think you just had a really productive window that
And
you
I just
remember.
remember that.
because
I
you were
remember
like,
we spoke about it in Seattle,
Yeah.
oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
which was a long, long time
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah. I guess I was working on it for a long longer.
I think I remember it was very, very vague, very vague.
Yeah, it was still
very
early
vague
stages,
ideas, but
yeah.
you were talking about the concept of crown steel to me.
Yeah.
You told me about relic weapons.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
I think dwarves, maybe?
Yes.
Yes, because
I
a lot of stuff changed as well, like in
Yeah.
that year. Like, so a lot of stuff in the very first D&D in a castle game I ran, the first time I ever used Altheya, a lot changed.
Yeah.
Especially with the gods, the cosmology, and the ancestries, it changed a lot, but dwarves never did. Dwarves were one of the things
I think
I kept the same.
the very, 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 very first idea I had, which got not shot down, but I realised how very dumb it was to have a crown steel dwarf.
Yeah,
but
it wasn't shut down. I was just like, that can't
It's gonna
really
be
it
happen
cannot
because,
be.
complex,
Yeah.
because it's not native to Altheya. It comes from the crown.
Also, you would just be hunted down.
Yeah. No, it's just that's too far.
Yeah.
We've got quite a few more Mark questions from Axial Intellectual. A very important question. Was Zakira named after Shakira?
Strangely, no.
Zakira.
The spells don't lie, and I'm starting to fireball.
Vela513 in YouTube chat is boosting an earlier question that was not answered, so I don't know if this is from someone else, but what species would you not want your character to get reincarnated as?
Oh, that's cool.
Bird again. I can't do it again. Bird. I don't think I'd want to do deep voice giant.
You don't have to be deep voiced.
Yeah, I know, but I probably would try. I don't be stupid.
I know, but I'd probably try.
I don't know.
I'd want it to be something different. There you go, Dragonborn is my answer. I don't want them to be the same. I want it to be interesting, spicy. No, I take that back. That means new character art.
You want to be
Dragonborn for the rest of time and forever and always. I'm not going to make a wish. Let's see. Gamer Kevin 1985. Of all your DMing, what has been the best surprise of something that one of your players has decided to do that you didn't anticipate or significantly changed a scene or fight?
Well, I think the coin with Ayla was a big one. Like, I just didn't see it coming. I didn't think you were going to use it on that. And the question that you asked was it was monumental in changing the narrative from that point on.
I was saving it for something
Yeah,
good.
and But I just thought it would be used in like a combat scenario or something, right? Like, and the fact that you used it on this thing to convince Callus.
I got so frustrated. I was planning on probably using it on something completely different.
Yeah.
But I got so frustrated in the moment that I was like,
Yeah.
I want to change something.
Yeah, which is exactly what it was for, right?
Yeah.
Apart from that, I don't really think so that there's been a lot of stuff.
I know you were pretty thrown by last episode when I wanted to use the dagger.
Yeah, when you wanted to turn, it was when you wanted to turn it.
I wasn't that thrown.
You had a face on you though.
I do play it up a little bit, sometimes like that, but like I don't think that didn't through me. It was like okay, interesting. Like it was that kind of like, okay, this is rad. Like I like the direction this is going in, rather than being like thrown by it. It was more just like, okay, this is cool. Yeah, let's do something. Do you know what I mean?
I think Mark knows you so well now.
I think I kind of know all of you really well in that regard, right? Like,
yeah, but I feel like especially when it's like one of those kind of moments with Tom, Tom's gonna be like, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it's hard to be 2 steps ahead against this motherfucker.
well, I think.
or if we are 2 steps ahead, the audience would never know because Mark's so good at thinking on his feet that you would think, he was prepared for this scenario.
Yeah, that happens a lot. A lot of people think that like I'm super mega prepared and like I have all these like I'm this
He's just
Machiavellian
very
planner.
good at acting on.
Well, no, I'm
like,
and that's the
adapting.
skill, right? Like
Yeah.
I just adapt it on the moment, or like things like I'll be honest. Also, it's a case of knowing when I can just disregard the rules. Like I think it was that Callus fight, like you were talking about it earlier, like that final phase where it was just like fucking beast mode.
Yeah.
I didn't have any stats for that. I just made it up, and like his moves and like his actions that he did, I just was like, yeah, fuck it, I'm just gonna make this stuff up because I just knew that the excitement at the table will. It was like reaching the high point, but it hadn't climaxed yet. And I was like, I need to like have this really end in a bang. So I just was like, cool, I'm just gonna drive this to the point where they really think it's nearly over, and then he'll lose. And then we did the different saving throws because I was like, yeah, that's actually rad. Like, let's have this like basically be like a barbarian off at the end. And again, people like thought like, oh my god, how like you plan that so well, or like that encounter, like the mechanics were so like, and I was like, well, yeah, I just made them up in the moment based on what was right, and I do that a fair bit.
A lot, yeah.
Like not all the time, but like
but
I will do it when it's right. You know what I mean?
But you'll also do it a lot, and we don't realize you've done it until you go made all that shit up, and we're like, oh,
yeah,
it was great.
Yeah.
Lots of that.
Yeah, but that's like the fun bit for me, right? Like,
Yeah, no, it's
the bit I
because you're
find
good
fun.
at that stuff.
Fuck, I think I'm already on a sugar crash.
Oh my god, really?
He did eat a lot of them in a very.
I only had like 5, 6 now, but like,
Tom, you've eaten 20 of them.
there have been,
counted.
there have been a
is
couple of
this
doubles in there.
Well, there you go.
Throws me more. Exiled Saint, sorry, Spectra 2000. How do you keep your notes together, especially as someone with ADHD?
I use a program called Notion. It's generally used by like companies for like teams shit, like project management for like programmers and adults. There's other similar programs specifically for D&D campaigns like World Anvil and things like that. But I've actually found Notion to be great. Erois was just a horrible, horrible mess of Google documents, and I constantly would lose like, oh, what was that NPC's name again? Oh, what was that place called again? And I'd have to like dig through weeks or months of episodes trying to find the notes about it. So I switched to Notion. And I've loved it. It's you basically create your own little Wikipedia with it.
Yeah.
And it's grand.
Nice.
And that's how I do it. And basically for me, the world information is like a little wiki, and then I have a section on that wiki called session notes, and that is a per episode, like I'll do the recap, I'll do any like sponsorships, and then I will just do like bullet points of like scene with Daisy, Jaeger, bullet point, bullet point, bullet point, maybe a stat block if I need it. Scene with Xanthias and Obsidius, bullet point, bullet point, bullet point.
Yeah.
And then if I need to refer to something else, like in the world or an event of history or something like that, I can just click through and find it through the Notion, basically.
Yeah.
A wiki outside of wiki.
Yeah, basically. It's like my own little homemade wiki.
that I use. But I find that works for me. Different people find different things. I know a lot of GMs who can't have like any notes, and they just are like, nope, I do it all off the top of my head. And then I make notes afterwards.
That's one thing I wish I did more, is like making more notes after the session has ended. But normally I'm very tired. I've been here all day and I just want to go home, and everyone's leaving and I don't want to just be sat here on my own. So, and then I forget because of ADHD brain. I get home and I'm like, games. Pizza.
Couple more left.
Yeah.
So if you're in chat now, spam some questions.
We don't spam them.
That we can
Nicely
ask your questions.
place them into chat.
Oh, Autislock, assuming you don't allow death in the first couple games of a campaign, when do you actually try to and allow a monster to kill NPCs, to kill player characters? I don't think it's a hard rule that we are not allowed to die early.
No, we have in previous campaigns.
Yeah, Erois, like, you guys came pretty close early times.
Juto.
Yeah, Juto.
The biggest, more for me, is it's less about like allowing it in early days, and these days I make it more about player choice. Like, I know that if we started a mini series and episode 2, Trot is like rolling his 3rd death saving throw, Trot would be like, hell yeah, dude, fucking kill me, right? Like, he'd be down with it.
Yeah.
But I know, like, you know, with Katie or with like Kim, like, a lot of the times you guys are like, I really don't want this character to die, because you love your character, and that's totally fine, right? Which is why nowadays I've started doing, and it's why I love the system in Daggerheart, where it's like, I let the player choose. Like, it's like, look, do you want to die? No? Cool. You don't. Instead, something bad will happen to you because there has to be a consequence, but you're going to survive and you're going to live, right? Like, I think that's far more important and more about the players having fun. If the players are up for it and are happy to die from level 1, session 1, go for it. Like,
I'd love it.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, fuck. Miss Lexosaurus in YouTube chat, there's more and more research coming out that D&D can be therapeutic and help with processing hard stuff and personal growth. Have you found that yourselves?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm really not surprised.
No.
100%.
100%.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's no other answer for that for us. We're just, I think, and I think we can safely speak for people who are not at the table as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
That is absolutely the case. I mean, Kim was here earlier telling you about her inspiration even for Gruff. It's like, that was part of also helping Kim deal with stuff as well. Like, that absolutely is. It's a super valuable tool for that, for if someone's really anxious as a person, socially anxious, it's great to help with that. It's like practicing being around people and being in different scenarios with people. There's a whole different, like, loads of different things that D&D is like very valuable for, that is not really talked about enough, to be honest. It's a great tool.
And, you know, figuring yourself out.
Absolutely.
You know, figuring out your identity and your sexuality and all these kinds of things. It's a brilliant mirror and a safe place, providing you've got the right group to explore that and figure that stuff out. It helps with trauma. It can help with... It can also just, like, when we talked about it a little bit with Calm, it can also just be that getting together with your mates, you know, and having laughs. It's just a nice thing, and it cheers you up when you've had a shit week or you're having a rough time. Like, Christ, I mean, you know, earlier this year, having, you know, High Rollers to come in after losing Dad was great.
Well, yeah, we were sort of messaging, being like, we don't have to do it, and he was like, I want to see my friends. I want to see my friends. I want to come in and do a thing.
Exactly.
And that's just shows you like the power of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wolfclaw, any video games you're currently playing that influence your TTRPG play, world building, character building?
Oh.
I don't think characters necessarily influence how I play the characters.
No.
I'm fully within my own limitations as an actor for how I play my characters. But I think design-wise, the Crown Steel arm is 100% Warrior Within from Prince of Persia.
Yeah.
That's what it is. I mean, look it up if you haven't seen it. It's identical.
Yeah.
No, there were some touches that were done in the character art to make it different. I say character art. It was for the poster that we did for
Live show.
But it's Prince of Persia Warrior Within. I don't think there's any like things that have affected storyline as such, though.
I wouldn't say storyline, no, world, 100%. Like, the world of Altheya is massively inspired by a bunch of different games. You know, where Erois was a lot more Final Fantasy and anime, Altheya is my love of things like World of Warcraft and Dragonlance and things like that, and like these old school, you know, RPGs, the Tales series, the Xenosaga series and stuff like that. There's a few elements in there as well. Recently, your brother, like, I really enjoyed playing FF16, and there were some things in that where I was like, this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Those haven't come into the game yet, but like, you know,
that game has some like vaults, doesn't it?
Yes, yeah. So there was like an element of those where I was like, and like the weird construct creatures and stuff. No, exactly. Like, because that's the thing is like all of these games and me and like Matt from Critical Role and Brett, we're all drawing from similar resources because we've all played the same games, we've seen the same movies. Like we draw from a lot of the same inspirations, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, like FF16, there was some pretty fun stuff in that. Yeah, but I wouldn't say, because recently I haven't been doing a lot of gaming, I would say. Like, I've mainly been playing things like Minecraft, and sort of social games.
It's also not a bad thing to pull elements from a game. If you're saying, I like the vaults from Final Fantasy 16, and also Clive from Final Fantasy 16, and also turning into summons in Final Fantasy 16, and you make your game Final Fantasy 16, then you're going to have some trouble. But
and like, again, only if you're streaming the game, right? If it's a home game, who gives a shit?
But like pulling a mosaic together of just all the stuff you appreciate in things you've seen, things you've watched, stuff you've played.
Very much. I think that there's like sometimes you see like these kind of bad take DMs online who are like, you're a bad DM if like, or like, oh, they'll make fun of people for like making their first D&D character like their favorite anime character, and I'm like, dude, like, who cares? Like, if you're having fun and you're not hurting anybody and you're not ruining anybody else's game, it's fine.
Yeah. Question for the DM. Is it difficult to balance having... Is it difficult...
I'm the DM?
Yep. Is it difficult to balance having the players feel the consequences of their character's actions while also not stifling the player's creativity?
I don't think so.
Warrior Within is 21 years old?
Yeah, we're old, dude. We're old, man. I would say it's not
having a crisis.
Hard to balance that. The biggest thing for me is actually balancing consequences with not making people unhappy or uncomfortable, not ruining their fun. Like, that's the hard thing. I think ultimately just, letting people, you know, if people do... I think everybody at this table knows
if you do dumb shit,
not even do dumb stuff. Like, not even necessarily dumb stuff. If you do something risky, right, there's a chance it will go wrong and there will be a consequence to it. But I think you all trust me enough as well that, like, you know I'm not going to dick you over.
You know us well.
Yeah, but you also know I'm not going to intentionally just be, like, mean and fuck you over. I'm going to try and make it work, and I'm going to try and make it a cool character thing, and... You know, it's like even the thing with, like, the chair, right? Like, and Rhiannon.
Chair. The fucking famous chair incident.
The chair incident. Like, I think that was a good one of, like, there were pretty heavy consequences, but there were ways out of it, and, like, you guys knew I wasn't being unfair. I was playing the world as it would have been. And sometimes that is quite hard.
What are you doing?
It came out in 2004.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
You're old, dude.
I think next year, when I go see MCR for the Black Parade, it'll be the 25th anniversary of the Black Parade. Is it 25th or the 20th? I can't remember. But either way.
You okay there, bud?
No.
He's having a snack crisis and an age crisis all at once.
Yeah, we've all been there, bud.
That's fully fucked up.
Yeah, it is.
God, you know what sucks?
What?
Time.
Yeah.
What's your favorite vision or dream that you've given to your characters?
Well, let me flip it around. What's a favorite one that I've done that you guys liked?
Lightning
Quill got them.
Lightning Rod Ayla.
Yeah. You like that?
Oh,
Because then I lived in fear for every episode, being like, "Is today the day I die?"
Will did get one of the final episode very early on.
Oh yeah, shit, yeah.
You did. Yeah.
And it had Callus and Siaska
Yeah,
on the
but
ship.
we
as
didn't
well.
know it at the time.
No,
But it was
no, you
three
didn't know it
figures.
was-
That
Yeah.
was a really cool one.
That was a really good one.
That was that's definitely one of my favorites. And I think, the final one of Erois, I think. Not necessarily a vision or a dream, but like that shot, of the world several hundred years later, and you get the young Aarakocra who's a bit like Quill but isn't Quill, looking up at the sky. Oh, chills. But yeah, the one that I purposely sort of gave to Quill as like a very early this is where it's going, because I knew where I wanted the campaign to go.
The first one I got was the city burning. Not the city, the village where episode 26 happened with the abbey, the church thing. I think one of the visions I got then was of it burning with all the monsters running around it as well.
Yeah.
I just fucking love it.
Yeah, because I think you got the vision of like what would happen if they weren't stopped, basically.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, very cool.
It's quite cool.
It is quite cool in here.
It's quite cool.
It's quite cool.
Not your hand, Frodo. It's quite cool.
Sorry, I'm just scrolling through Twitch chat now for more
Scroll
quiz.
away.
Are there any fictional sports in Altheya? There is, actually. We almost played one, but we never got round to it.
Oh, there was. I
In
can't remember what it was
Wavemeet.
called.
Oh yes, like the kind of like
the one that was
fighting
out on the
arena.
platform in
Yes.
the
Yeah,
sea.
Like the
basically
pro bending
The pro
style.
bending tournament, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't come up with them, but I think sports and cultural things like that are very important. I'm not a very sporty person, so I'm not very good at coming up with them. But it's definitely a thing that happens, and I think is actually quite a fun thing to include in your campaigns. Same with things like having in-universe books and plays and songs. If festivals is another one, like I think having the festivals is actually a really good way of telling your players like, hey, this is a real breathing world with like actual cultures and stuff like that. And they're also really fun to do. They're fun, like little, give everyone a bit of silly time.
I have no reason to be tired. I slept most of the day.
It was like
I've
when we did
officially stopped
the
work, so I'm like in sloth mode.
Knights tournament. When we did the St. Abernall Day tournament with
Yes.
Jasper's
Yeah,
character. And
Yeah, that was good. Yeah.
It's really fun to do stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think, tourneys is like a big one. Competitions. There probably would be some form of like, silly ball-based sports.
Ball-based.
So look out for more ball sports coming soon.
Yeah.
Chalk the Sheep has asked, have you guys been watching Natural 6 D&D group? I can curb any question like this going forward. I don't watch any
I don't watch any
D&D content.
I'm very sorry, but it's just time.
Yeah.
Honestly, for me.
I watched 3 episodes of Campaign 4 of Critical Role. That was it. That's all. I watched like 3 and a bit episodes, and I was like, this is great, but I don't have time to keep on top of it.
With especially, I don't know, I don't want to speak for Tom, but having a full-time job in the week and then having high rollers, it's just...
I do listen to podcasts and stuff. Like, I have all of the time and energy to do so. It's just,
I'm not a podcast person, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't really want to
you don't like to be
influenced by it.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Yeah.
Like, as good as it might be the best fucking thing in the world. But
Yeah.
I don't want to try and draw elements of that into high rollers. I like how, obviously, it's very much of a there is a community and a sphere for D&D online, and that high rollers can feel sometimes like it's on the outside of it. So in order to bring us back into it would be to align ourselves with other shows and stuff like that, but it's tough.
But also, those other shows don't watch us, and because we're all in the same boat. I think
It's just
we're all
the thing
in the
is
same boat.
that a lot of people who play D&D, I feel like everyone is great in their own way, but for me personally, when I finish work, I really try and disconnect from online. I try and do like doodling or do like crafts or something. So the time that I do get off, I try and do like more of those kind of things.
Also, I've played games in 2024 and 2025 I've had enough of Pinstar.
Wow, dude. Wow. A thoroughly lovely man.
Very lovely human.
man.
Yeah,
I played
it's-
Expedition 33 though.
I feel like we know and love all of the D&D shows. We just for me it's just the time thing. I'm trying to disconnect and have a healthier balance with being online versus.
Well, it's also like, I mean, like these shows are literally my friends. Like I've known Holly for years. Like I know, Matt and I have been friends for years. Like I would love to watch their shows. It's
a lot of it's a lot to keep. I think it's keeping up.
It's
with.
also
the pressure
it
to keep
can
up.
be a bit of a busman's holiday as well. Like I had a friend of mine recently who was just like,
Hang on.
have you never heard that? A busman's holiday?
No,
What?
A busman's holiday.
I've never heard that.
You never
Is
heard that?
just
So it's like when the bus driver goes on holiday and has to drive everyone everywhere.
I got you.
Like
okay.
he's the driver,
Okay,
right?
okay.
So like
Okay.
when I watch other D&D shows, or if I play D&D games, it can feel a little bit like, I don't know, it doesn't have the same
Yeah.
feeling anymore as like, because we do this every
Yeah,
week, you know.
and I feel like I want to have that energy to give to our campaign.
Yes, exactly.
In a way, but yeah, I've been trying hard to do some more creative hobbies when I can.
Yeah. I desperately need to get away from the screen. I'm going into 2026 with a rule of like, if I'm at my PC, I'm either like streaming, writing, or working.
Yeah.
If I'm not doing those three things, I'm not on that computer. I am sitting on the sofa playing a game. I am painting miniatures. I'm reading a book. I am desperate to try and get off the PC unless I'm specifically like streaming or
I
doing a
like
thing.
close the door in my office at the end of the day and leave.
Yeah.
Leave computer. Tom, what's making you laugh now?
If I'm at my PC, I'm either working or jerking.
Fuck's sake. There it is.
To be fair, he got me.
It's magic.
Magic.
Katie looks very comfortable right now. That's not a
am.
question, but
Correct.
great.
Oh,
I think we can.
clean my brushes with my brush.
I think we can pretty much wrap up with one that I snagged from Twitch chat earlier from Forever Zero. Here's a question. At the start of Altheya, it was mentioned that Mark didn't want to do another 1 to 20 campaign.
No.
So, in that case, how much longer do we have with, these particular characters? A great question.
Great question. One we've had a chat about. The idea,
And will be the final question.
and I am not going to give any dates because I made this mistake when we did Erois.
Yeah.
The idea is that things are going to start wrapping up with this first part of the
this
story.
first arc of the story.
This part
yes.
one of this story.
Yeah.
We are going to return to these characters, but I think the plan right now is we are looking at, one more arc with these characters. Then we're going to wrap it up. We're going to do something else. It's still going to be in Altheya, but it might not be in Cauldra. It might not even be in Elmera. I don't know yet. We're going to stay in Altheya. We're going to do something different for a bit. And then the idea is that we come back to these characters, maybe a bit of a time skip in-game as well.
So it won't be the last time you see them.
No.
It's just we're not going to be doing it for the solid length of time.
Yeah.
We're going to take a little breather
Yeah.
from it, so it's not just a straight.
And I think I want to move into doing shorter campaigns that have a real focus to them, and I want to see if that does well for the channel. I want to see if that does well for you guys as the audience, doing some more stuff that is a bit more like Curse of Strahd, which is 30 episodes max, very, very focused, bam, done,
Very
see how it
clear
goes.
goal.
Yeah,
Very
exactly.
clear.
Because,
rounded.
with this Altheya, I wanted to try a more sandbox game.
Yeah.
And I've enjoyed it. It's been really fun to see how it goes, but I don't want to just rest on our laurels. I want to try new stuff. I don't want to stagnate. So it's we want to try some new things, and then come back to these. And again, when we come back to it, it will probably be another shorter, 30 episodes, kind of 20, 30 episodes with these characters again, but they'll be high level. Maybe a little bit of time's passed. We wrap things up. And then we do something different again. So, we're already coming up to
Yeah.
nearly 90 episodes of Altheya, which is how long Lightfall was.
No.
No.
Lightfall was only 100 episodes, maybe. Erois was 193.
Oh, Lightfall. Sorry.
Yeah, Lightfall.
I was about to say.
Yeah. No, Erois was way more, but Lightfall was only like I think 100 episodes, maybe.
Yeah. 193 for Erois.
Yeah. So yeah, the idea being that like we're not too much longer for part 1 of the Dragon Empire, shall we say?
Yeah.
And then moving on to do something else. And again, like I kind of like the idea of doing something, staying in Elmera but doing a very different style of game. But also there's some very interesting continents still to do and explore in Altheya as well. The lands of Stridia, I think, are very cool and interesting. Obviously, Osseous, I know a lot of people are excited about. There's also more mysterious places.
In Lightfall.
80? Yeah, that
God,
makes...
it felt like so much longer
yeah,
than that.
right?
So we've done more Altheya than we have Lightfall.
Which,
Jesus. That's so weird.
There's a world of stories out there.
But I think the thing is like Lightfall era, it was a lot more like next thing. Here's a plot.
True.
Here's a plot. In this, there's been a lot of like, let's have 2 sessions in Ashen's Rest, and yeah.
What is this voice?
It's my chill sandbox voice. And there's been a lot more sort of, which has been good for the RP. Don't get me wrong. I've really enjoyed seeing these characters like really sort of develop and grow and get to be themselves. But yeah, I think it's definitely one of those ones where, yeah, I think that a little bit like one more arc. I suspect that basically the plan is to go to Kalskaris, wrap up some things there, wrap up some of the ongoing plot points that we've currently got.
Yeah.
And then that will pretty much bring us to an end of part 1.
And then we'll start exploring different parts of the world, but from different perspectives.
And also, it gives people a chance to try out new characters, try out different classes, gives me an opportunity to make new subclasses.
And we can also mix and match as well. Like there could
do
be
some Daggerheart.
Well, there could also be one story that has one character that could come back in a later sort of mini adventure.
Yeah. Could be like a thing where we do something in Osseous and Rhiannon reprises Ophelia, right? Or like, or we do something with somebody and...
But it's certainly not the end of the long-form campaign.
No.
But it's a nice little break just to
try new things.
try new things and see where it goes. I didn't realise the fucking time.
Yeah.
We've been streaming for almost 4 hours.
Oh! Without a break.
fine.
Without a single break. So there you go. Thank you for all of your questions. If I missed some, I'm sorry. Katie, what did you draw?
I wasn't drawing. I was colouring. I was just colouring. It's just a little floral colouring thing.
There you go.
No
Mark
brain power
painted
needed.
3 minis?
Well, this guy's not finished. He's very unfinished. These are, just table ready. I'm not gone too crazy on them.
And I read a lot of questions from you. Thank you very much for all of those.
Very entertained.
Now is a good time to start House of Hell by Steve Jackson. No, I'm gonna go end the stream. Thanks for sticking around.
Thanks for sticking around,
There
everybody.
is going to be one more stream this year. It's not going to be an Altheya. It's going to be me and Ree playing a dumb game. And that is
A return
29th?
of
I
Chaos
think it's
Twins.
29th, I think, is that.
Let me go to the
Return
Discord.
of the Chaos Twins.
Hang on.
Pretty much, yeah.
It is 29th of December at 7 p.m.
Yes, it is a
Chaos Twins.
sponsored stream that we're doing. But yeah, me and Ree will do that on the 29th, so look forward to that.
So if you've
More
got nothing
information
to
as
do
that
on
comes
your
up.
Christmas holidays,
Yeah. Or if you've got everything to do,
or if you've got
cancel
everything
them.
to do, cancel it. Yeah, it's 7 p.m.
come
It's
see
after
us.
the work time.
We might do something early January similar to this, where it might be like a mini painting hangout kind of thing.
Yeah.
I will be in Scotland.
Or it might not, and it might be like me on my channel or something
Yeah,
like
there's
that.
there's people dipping and diving all over the place.
I think it's the 11th.
When will usual episodes come back?
11th?
Sorry, 11th.
Think so.
Sunday the 11th.
It's the
I think
second
it's the
Sunday, basically.
Second Sunday.
Yeah. So look forward to that. There's stuff on Discord and X and Blue Sky and all of those places
Instagram.
to find out when we'll be back. So we'll see you properly in the new year.
Yes.
Thanks for all your questions.
Merry Christmas. And
I will see you on the 29th.
Tom will see you on the
see you
29th.
sooner.
But if we don't see you before then, Merry Christmas. Very
holidays.
happy New Year. And we will see you in 2026 for more super exciting High Rollers things. We can't wait for some of the stuff we've got coming up. We hope to see you there. Take care.
See ya.
Tom's got to run off and end the stream.
Actually, good question. How do I end this?
Oh no.
Hey, music. And we're about to go very silent. And now I do this. Hey, bye everyone. Bye.